take the gate 7 up, we are ready to taxi.
American 736 Heavy up and short, you're next. Actually, yeah, you're next, American 736 Heavy, can pull up.
736 Heavy, roger.
And American 860, what was the gate?
We are Alpha 10 and we are ready to taxi.
American 860, okay, right turn on November, crossway 27 right, Kilo Quebec, spot 7, ramp here.
November cross 27 right, Kilo, yeah, Kilo Quebec, American.
Delta 1545, good evening, 270 at 7, runway 27 right, you clear land.
Whoa.
Piedmont 6071, contact Spark.
Alright, Piedmont 6071, have a great night.
Yeah.
So we can go back into flight plan, low data sheet.
Low data sheet.
Close out of this.
And let's go from. Alright, cool.
And then make sure that's
Let's make sure. So
Brickyard
EWR
4881,
MCO.
fly heading 265, number 27
There we
left,
go.
clear for
And
takeoff.
let's alternate land. Yeah.
just put in the fuel and the payload that we're going to have.
Fuel.
That's not set inside the tablet on the bottom.
So block fuel. We got 2109. Enter value. So we're gonna put in block fuel.
American 736 Heavy, runway 27 left, line from wait.
Line up and wait on 27 left from American 736 Heavy.
And then payload.
Okay, next page, go down to the next page.
American 736 Heavy, tell us 230, 27 left, clear for takeoff.
A left turn to 230, clear for
it's,
takeoff
down
on
here.
27 left from American 736
Estimated.
Heavy.
And there you go. Payload 32.4.
Yeah, I usually just put the total in. I don't
Target agent FedEx 787 visual 7 right.
FedEx 787 Heavy, tower, wind 2707, runway 27 right, clear to land.
Turn land on 27 right, FedEx
Yeah.
787 Heavy.
Right, 32.4. Alrighty. Payload good. Alright, we're within CG limits. Well, it really just depends. I mean, for Orlando, I use usually like 22. Final reserve, let's see, right here. Reserve. Lock fuel.
Airport 209, roger.
Where's the reserve on this?
Heavy, contact departure.
Good night, sir, American 736 Heavy.
Oh, minimum takeoff. Yeah.
4881 over to
4881, contact departure.
Cruise altitude is going to be, let's see, where's the cruise? Usually I go right over here. Yeah. Yeah, right there. 360.
UC 5161, heading 265, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff.
Heading 265.
Fuel. ATIS. Yeah, passengers, and then most critical. Alright, here's our flight plan. Yep.
American 972, runway 27
Yep.
left, line of point.
300, 122.
7 left, American 972.
Right there. Yeah.
Delta Delta 1545, right Tango, right Kilo, hold toward Quebec.
Thank you, hold toward Quebec, Delta 1545.
Delta 1545, you can get to me Kilo, Kilo 3, spot 9, air contact
Yep.
the ramp.
Kilo, Kilo 3, spot 9 to the ramp, Delta 1545.
Information is to Orlando. Take notes.
Let's see.
Blue Street 51,
Yeah.
61,
Let's see. Orlando. This is Miami. Orlando. It is. Yeah, 30:05. As of right now, we'll check back when we get closer.
312, visual 279.
Blue Street 5312, wind 27 at 9, runway 27 right, clear to land.
Runway 27 right, clear to land, Blue Street 5312.
We're gonna be doing the Sniffle 3 descent. Or approach. Yeah.
FedEx 787 Heavy X to high speed, then taxi Kilo, Kilo 6, and Juliet to parking.
Kilo,
Yep.
Kilo 6, Juliet parking.
Airport 209, proceed on 26, report clear.
Airport 209, proceed on 55.
Step by step and watch it right up here.
Cool. Yeah, and this I know for this flight plan we're gonna be hugging the coast pretty much the entire time, not really going over water. I usually start with just at 150 miles out.
American 97.
So, if you wanted to do that.
You guys program return. Should I put that?
Yeah.
American 742 Heavy, fly heading 230, runway 27 left, straight for takeoff.
230, take off,
Alright.
7
American
St.
1933,
Newark's
visual
information.
American 1933, wind 27 at 9, runway 27 right, clear to land. Clear to land, 27 right, American.
Newark. 5. Cool.
So it's easy. If you close that out, go back into Navigraph charts,
Yeah.
and then just grab the frequencies from there.
And let's do approach frequencies, information. So approach control. So there's New York approach, departure, ground.
You know what? I'm going to set up
Blue Street 5312, right at the high speed, right Kilo, spot 9, air contact ramp.
Right on Kilo, spot 9, air contact ramp, Blue Street 5312.
American 742 Heavy, contact departure.
That's weird. That is weird. Okay, let's see. Ground control, departure control, clearance, ramp taxi, tower.
Jet 900 right at Delta 2, and then taxi Delta Alpha to Atlantic.
Delta 2, Delta Alpha to Atlantic, into 9.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Frontier 1167, caution away, turbulence heading 230, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff.
So we take off 27 left, 30 on the heading, Frontier flight 11. American 1884, visual 27 right.
American 1884, wind 2708, runway 27 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 27 right, American 1884.
134.8. ATIS, we already got that. 82, we already got that. You want to do, so this is tower. We could do ground. Ramp control, no, we're going to do ground, which is ground control. We're going to do 121.8, that's usually what they use.
Departure 2435.
Departure 124.8.
121.8, okay.
and then stand by. That's ground, we'll put tower to stand by.
Yep, tower standby, ready?
And then we have departure, you know what departure is? I'll stick it in
Yeah.
over here.
Let's do departure. Departure is, this is approach. We're gonna do traffic control.
Delta 2766, set of me.
Comms.
240.
General.
40, Delta 2766.
We got the meter right here. Comms. This is approach control. Clearance delivery. Departure control. There you go. 119.2.
And then this is 123.27, it's like when we're in the air, it's just
Yeah.
generic,
Chatter.
yeah, basically.
Alright, cool. So we're gonna do before takeoff.
Uniform Tango, hold short of Echo. Your company's pushing now.
Alright, Papa Uniform Tango short of Echo, Southwest 771.
Southwest 771 behind your outbound company, taxi parking.
Yep.
Behind the company in the parking, Southwest 771. And is he going to come out Echo Papa?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
I'm Southwest 1608, we're clear. On a gate, Echo 2.
Southwest 1608 ground taxi to park via Papa Bravo.
Papa Bravo to Park, Southwest 1608. Southwest 590, taxi.
Southwest 590, runway 28, taxi via Echo Papa uniform.
Okay, Echo Papa Uniform Southwest 590. Southwest 1608.
Yes, sir.
Looks like our gate's occupied, or they're holding us out. They're saying at least 15 minutes. We're holding on Bravo, okay with you?
Southwest 1608, affirmative.
You got this.
Hold your position of being the pier.
We're gonna do engines.
I can't see that gate.
And, well, it's
Okay,
gonna
we'll let
drop
you
down
know
to the
we're
bottom, this is
third
for
in
low,
for
this is
Southwest
for
1608.
Oh, okay.
The other side is for the
Yeah.
main panels. So
It's
that switches these back and forth.
Southwest 147 clear, Bravo.
the 737.
147 ground taxi to park via Tango.
RVA Tango,
Yeah.
Southwest.
The 737, the Airbus are similar in certain senses.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, everything sort of looks the same in a way, but not really. Yeah, huge difference. And then this is a pretty big difference too.
Yeah, and this thing is heavy.
Yeah.
This thing is...
Southwest 609 ground,
Yeah.
allow company to park at Bravo
Yeah.
8, then push approved.
Then we got trim.
After company into Bravo 8, Southwest.
You just go into the bottom there and go off the push.
Go for pushback.
Yeah. And we'll just get on out of here because you're going to
Ground services. Better pushback. All right, let's do it.
Ground to
Request
cockpit.
pushback.
Tow is driving up.
Release 1225, runway 18.
Alrighty. Would you mind turning off the light if that's okay?
1225, MS,
Nice, thanks.
Ground Skyward 3118 is clear of runway 18 Alpha 3.
Skyward 3118.
Let's see when you,
on now.
Oh, there you go. That's when I asked you.
Less than Alpha, taxi to the door. Skyward 3118.
Yeah, pretty dark. Do you want to?
Bravo 65297 is over runway 18 at Alpha 3.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Push 5297, tax
Alright, cool.
Back to the ramp. Yeah, we'll go 5297.
Alright, let's see.
Nice, I get to sit on this side for a change. And chill.
Yeah, usually I'm on that side. Alright.
Ground limber
It's nice having
44
company in here. My wife doesn't. That's why she's out in the pool.
Number 2413, what gate are you going to?
Yeah, no. The guy who made this for you did a great job.
Oh, Flightdeck Solutions, yeah. Steve came down, he spent the week down here. It was me, Steve, and another guy, Mr.
Connected and bypass 10 insert.
It's a good thing that you got Boeing, because Airbus is
Well, you know what? When I first decided to do this, I looked around and see what was available parts-wise because I know what my skills are. And
Starting
what they're on.
pushback.
yeah.
So, and this turned out to be, this was a godsend because this is like a Cadillac. of everything that's out there. These guys are the best. I mean, they're all doing real pro stuff. Really hard to even get anything from these guys.
Yeah. This is also the new terminal in Newark.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, this is the brand new one. Opened up a month ago. I've flown out of it a few times.
That's pretty good then. This is default. This is all
Really?
X-plane default. I didn't add no scenery in here at all.
That's impressive. This is really impressive.
The only thing that I added was the Zebo mod aircraft, FTS-XB that controls the interface.
Yeah.
It's the HSI through glass screens and traffic load. That's basically it. Everything else is default, right for them.
That's interesting.
Well, I think Austin is a genius because back when they had the Flight Sim Expo up here in Orlando a few years ago, I said it back then. I said, this guy is a freaking genius. You're going to get all these people that fly your simulator to create the airports for you and then give them to you so you can supply them in your pay. It's genius.
Yeah.
That bugs me though. It's pretty much locked.
You know what's funny? The only thing that I gotta say that's a little wrong about this is the United planes. There's not a lot of United planes at the new terminal. It's more JetBlue,
Yeah.
Southwest Air Canada, and then, so from where we are, we're on the other side. So if you go on that side, that's where the original Terminal A was.
Yeah.
They're gonna be demolishing the rest of that, and they're gonna be adding large aircraft parking for the 777, A350, 747. They're going to be adding that, and it's going to be all modern and new. They got a Chick-fil-A in this. Isn't that awesome?
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Parking brake?
Yep, just pull that out.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I just got done putting this all back together again. I had a 3094 that died on the server computer, which is really weird. That there's no demand on that at all. It's turned down. So basically just
Yeah.
but it took a lot of time to try and find because it was slowly dying. It was one of those, boom, it was done. It took me over a week.
Yeah.
And I just got it put together. I did
Have
a
you thought
flight
about
yesterday. This is the second flight.
Really?
So far, yesterday, this was right on the money with the latest update from Lighthouse.
That's good.
The auto throttle was having an issue. with the disconnect.
80 seconds, you're right on out.
Have you ever, so obviously you've never like flown an Airbus before, but when we take off, we're taking off by hand, I assume.
Yeah.
Are we going to go onto the heading?
Well, actually, when we get
Ground
into
Southwest
this,
61-7, we are ready to push off of
That's
Bravo
gonna come
3,
on.
and then we'll be doing the cross fleet start.
and
400?
what we're going to do is we're going to actually steer toward it because if we try to use the autopilot, it's going to tell you you're not on an intercept heading. So
Yeah.
we're going to have to turn around.
All right,
so
cool.
You could fly all the way up as much as you want. We'll put the autopilot on when you're ready. You know, you hand fly it as much as you want. Have fun.
Usually I hand fly to 2,000.
Yeah. Yeah,
Two.
some of the old timers, yeah, it's at 400, they're pushing the button.
Yeah.
They're done, you know.
Yeah.
Some of them take it all the way up to 10.
Yeah, because I know at 18,000 feet you can't fly by hand anymore.
Yeah.
You gotta do autopilot.
Yeah. All right, so we're disconnected. We can get out of here. So we'll get the taxi light on. We'll get the flaps ready.
Ground Southwest 2034 is ready to exit hotel.
We'll get this on auto.
Southwest 2034, runway 1810 to the
Let them know.
Taxi 180 Alpha, Southwest 2034.
Yep.
We can even take a look at this real quick, make sure we didn't miss anything. 'Cause we just skipped
Ground
a whole
Southwest
bunch of stuff.
61-67, we're engines running, ready to taxi now. Southwest 61-67, 18 taxi via Charlie 4 Alpha.
So they're definitely good.
18 via Charlie 4 Alpha, and they still did a flow control in there.
Flaps are set, transponder. You just got to check the flow controls. Make sure they did.
I think it's
All right.
pretty good. Thank you.
And weather radar is set to auto.
Good. Good, and then we got rudder. And then, I don't know if you do this, put a little power in and then test the brakes.
And yeah.
Ground Southwest
Alright,
3367,
So, yeah,
Juliet.
Parking brake out.
Southwest 3367, runway 36, taxi via
Power.
Charlie 4 Alpha behind the Spirit. Yeah, Spirit, we'll follow that, Charlie 4 Alpha, 36, Southwest 3367.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Your flight controls?
Run them, baby. Run them.
Run 'em?
Run the whole thing. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to watch you play.
All
And
right.
this is how I fly every day. I do everybody's job.
Truth be told, realistically, you only really need one pilot.
Yeah, the good thing about having the second guy is the workload is a lot less.
Exactly.
And God forbid something happens to
That's the real purpose for it.
and the auto flight system is, because now you get somebody from first class to get in an NG. As long as they've got the radios and the auto flights working, you program the nav radios, this thing will land itself, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is something new with the video boards. I think it's time to update my...
It's United Special Livery right there. Oh, thought that was a special livery. It's just interesting looking paint job.
That's all Traffic Global.
Looks good. Looks real good. And then usually FedEx is over there.
You're right, yeah. UPS over here too, or not so much?
Yeah, not so much. FedEx pretty much owns the entire thing. So we're taking off which runway?
It's at 28, right?
28, right?
Right, isn't that what, well, we can check right here.
Usually it's 22, right? Are we doing
You said, what was that what we're running?
EWR4? Or actually,
Let me just check that.
don't add EWR4 yet, if that's okay. Or maybe remove it, because technically we're supposed to go direct. Or, I mean, it could work though.
Yeah.
Because we go direct to Elevay, then direct Cole, then White, then we go J209 or SBY.
Yeah, that's got us going. Elevay, Cole, Snack, over to White.
Ground Citation 789 Juliet Sierra, Grace Taxi. We have information, Juliet.
Citation 789 Juliet Sierra, runway 36, taxi via Bravo.
Taxi via Bravo to 36, 789 Juliet Sierra.
It's a lot more heavies than is usually at Newark.
Well, I got Traffic Global set at 100%, so...
Yeah. Looks good though.
I should turn it down, this way I can find a parking space every now and then.
And it doesn't give you any lagging?
That would be one good thing that I've asked Jim is to give us, because when you start at the airport, you're at the gate anyway, but it'd be nice to be able to select an arrival gate to leave open.
Yeah. That would be pretty good.
This way I can set the traffic as much as my hardware can take it, which is basically 100%. I'm getting a little stutters up here in the front. This is brand new.
Yeah.
This update from next month. This was like butter.
Yeah, usually after the updates, my simulator gets a little, buggy. But, you know what's funny? The best thing that I thought that it was hysterical was when I first flew, real world, like the big boys. I was so surprised that there was no lagging in it. And then, for like airline training and stuff like that, they don't use like graphics. They have like Flight Simulator 2003 type graphics.
Yeah, the graphics are not on their high priority list yet.
No. Although, to be fair, I think the graphics would help. Makes it more realistic. More things to look out for. Because, so I do Flight Simulator 2020, and it is. It's great. I have a mod that adds birds.
Oh, nice. nice.
So, you know, because you always got to look out for birds.
Yep.
Especially on, you know, takeoff and landing. Takeoff more so. What's this guy doing?
Brown America.
Is that-
Yeah, traffic global comes at us sometimes. I go right through them.
Yeah. Is that an A220?
Alpha to hold short runway 18, taxi 0.
Oh no, it's an E190.
Hold short 18, American 9798.
No, United.
Yeah. They own the airport. I have this mod where if like traffic sees you, they'll like go to a different taxiway or something like that.
Well, these guys sometimes, if you're there, they'll stop and they'll let you go, like if you're crossing.
Yeah.
Or if they're taking up a gate and you come in behind them, they'll disappear.
Pretty
But
smart.
when they're out here doing this,
Yeah.
pretty much you're on your own.
Oh look, you got a LL A330 Neo.
American 9798 cross, runway 18 from Zulu, straight ahead to Bravo 3, right turn Bravo. Cross 18 on Zulu, Bravo 3.
Runway turn, you got landing lights on?
That's it, landing lights, runway turning off.
KEWR
Engine
cabin
start
is here.
select
Have a good
is.
flight.
We are lit up, let them know we're getting out of here, TAR.
We're good to go. I don't know if you do the for
Approaching
737. Do you guys set the air brakes to max and the spoilers to armed?
No.
Oh, okay. In Airbus, we set spoilers armed, air brakes max. And then, is there a takeoff
On
configuration?
Well, there's a rejected takeoff, so if we reject the takeoff, the auto brakes and everything get deployed and everything's done.
Falcon 19, wind 2708, runway
Ma'am.
25, clear to land.
Alright, we're just gonna let it for a few seconds, just verify everything is good.
Now, we usually come up to 40%, let them stabilize, and then we do tow rate. We're on them.
Alright, cool.
Fire 19, 33, high speed to spot 7, contact the ramp. Spot 7, American
That's it. Press
1933.
the toga button on the side here. No, down here on the bottom.
Oh, down here.
Oh, yeah, this got to be on. There you go. Now just bring the throttles all the way up. And then they're going to go up to 100%. That was the issue that I was having with the throttles. Is as soon as you get the 80 knot call out, the auto throttle protection disengaged. Even though the auto throttle and
80 knots.
toga is still engaged.
So we're at 80.
So we're working good.
What's takeoff speed? 149?
And we're looking at, no, was it 139?
140.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
You're up.
400.
So, here we go. You should have that on your display. So now you got your crosshairs.
1,000.
A little high. Just gonna go like
Target
that.
19, turn right, Delta 2, Delta Alpha 2, Atlantic District, frequency good. Delta 2, Delta
Kind of
Alpha.
smooths out when we get away from the airport. It leads me to believe that traffic global is one of the major issues for my studies.
Yeah, that's usually how it is for me as well.
That's one.
Now we're up to 209, Airport 209, Roger.
Oh man, what a beautiful view, man.
This is nice. Flaps up. Runners.
Target 36 down, runway 27 left, line plate. 27 left, line plate.
A little bit of right tendency going on here.
And then here you have your trims here, up and down on your left hand.
Oh,
The rocker switches there.
Yeah.
So if you got a trim up or down here, that's where they are.
So that got that clip on American, American 1856 down, runway 27 left, line plate. Line up the way, 27 left, thank you.
Nice and smooth. So get rid of those studs, man. It's absolutely good. It's
Yeah.
amazing how it ruins the entire effect.
yeah. Looks great. is those clouds, and it's crazy to think about because like in real life too, you'll see clouds and they'll look like this, but realistically they're 6,000 feet above you.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like that. All right, we're on the intercept. Let's engage autopilot.
It should be all zero now.
All right. Cold
Yeah, it's
snap.
funny. I was talking the other day. My neighbor's like, "We don't see you anymore." I'm like, he says, "You see the inside of my garage?" He's like, "No, why?" I said, "I have a flight simulator in there." He said, "That's usually where I spend most of my time." So one of the neighbors came by with one of his golf carts, and he pulled out from him. What kind of simulator do you have? He says, "I fly P3D." He says, "Really?" He says, "What do you got?" He says, "I got a PFC yoke. I got a throttle pump." I says, "Yeah, come here." I brought him in the side door. He put his head in the air. He was like, "My wife would never let me have that." Alright, so we're at 10,000.
Where's seatbelt switches?
No smoking here and seatbelt sign right here.
All right, cool.
I usually go off to on. You could probably just leave them on.
Yeah.
This way people forget.
Yeah.
See, this is what annoys me. See the weather?
Yeah.
How they don't match every now and then with the network. It's on their list. It's been on their list since next point 10.
Usually, at like 18,000 feet, I'll disengage seatbelts.
Yep. Yeah, unless we're getting rocked around, yeah, I'll do the same thing.
Yeah. Coming up.
I tell you, these flag illusion gauges are amazing.
Yeah, wow.
The gentlemen that designed these things.
I remember last time I came, these weren't in.
Yeah, no, yeah, they're all up and in now. The only thing I have now is I have my backlighting. I think it's coming from this panel here. I have one switch, this switch here, that doesn't work right, so I jerry-rigged it up to the trim head switch.
Okay, looking for the unit and clear to land 19 right. Tower low left 1524, we're clear to visual 26 left, 170 or greater, no 5
18.9, 18.9,
Clear line left at 16.
and then we can go to 123.27. 123.27 is what gives us the
Now again, J36, right base 30
and I'll just listen to that the whole way down, basically. It's all canned stuff anyway.
Yeah.
From
That's great.
XATC channel.
Yeah. And what Mach speed are we going to be going at? 0.78?
Oh, no, we have a cruise set at, I think it was. Yeah, you can actually change that to 0.78.
I don't know the Mach setting for Boeing, but another we cruise at 0.78 usually.
Yeah, the 737 is usually at 70.
Yeah.
67's a little bit high, a little faster.
Yeah, 767's higher. Then you got the 787 that's cruising at .85.
Yeah, I've never worked on their flow list, but I've worked on the other ones.
I
have a friend who flies the 787. The .85 is their Mach speed.
So I like these smaller jobs.
So do I.
You're in and around. You're not sitting there in cruise.
Yeah. And then like so you get like to go over the water with JetBlue because I got a few friends at JetBlue who do international to London.
Yeah.
They need 3 pilots on there
Yeah.
to cross the Atlantic. So they say sometimes it gets real boring, and other times it gets really fun when you get a lot of turbulence because it's a smaller plane. The smaller the plane, the more the turbulence. because the wings.
Well, it's usually pretty good over the water.
Yeah, usually.
You get over
it
the
is.
land and you get that heat bouncing off. All right, we're at 18,000, so I'm used to this side.
18,000.
You can let them run around. There you go.
Alrighty. It's nice.
Yeah, when I was flying out of Newark, it was funny. In the summertime, you're like this.
Yeah.
The whole way out. As soon as you hit you can tell, as soon as you hit the water, it's like,
Yeah.
it's like you're on a lake.
American 2693, contact center 133.2.
See, their clouds, they look great, and then in other spots, not so much every now and then.
Yeah.
But they really did an amazing job on the ground scenery. Being that that's all just generic, it has that ortho feel to it that looks.
Yeah. They did a really good job. Really good. I'm very impressed.
Well, the good thing is that's why I'm glad for MS 2020. MS 2020 forced them to up their game graphics-wise. A lot of the sims, the regular, day-to-day sims, not like the hardcore guys.
Yeah, I mean, like,
They jump ship.
yeah. Flight Simulator 2020, I will say that they do have really good graphics. Amazing graphics. But, you know,
The airport's pretty good.
every airport. Yeah, the airports, the payware is really good. But freeware airports, not so much unless you have the Legacy Edition, which I have. There's a few really good airports like Orlando, JFK, LAX. You know, you get that. But, you know, you have add-ons for those too because they don't ace them all the time. Because, you know, I don't know about X-Plane, but Flight Simulator 2020, they have every airport in the world. And they have photonometry. So, like, your house, you'll see it perfectly. You can see your cars in the driveway in the game. So, they did a lot of work to it. I mean, you know, after every sim update, a new thing happens. There's a new problem. But,
the one good thing about 2020 is they had all the moving maps and all that stuff was already done for them.
yeah,
They basically just had to bridge it in.
yeah. It's great.
Oh yeah, my sister up in New York. Well, she flies an F-14. That's all she wants to fly. So she's got
F-14?
the whole setup. It's a freaking handle, thing, guns, and she's in MS 2020 now. She went and bought a 4090 car. She set up. She built the computer herself.
Oh, wow. That's
And
impressive.
She's like, this thing's amazing. There's no stutters. You go in between the buildings sideways like this. It's like
Yeah, there really isn't a lot of stutters.
there's nothing. It's like butter.
Yeah.
I said, well, and then she came down here and she sat with us once or twice and she was like, you know what? This is pretty cool too.
Yeah, no, like, I'm not going to knock X-Plane. X-Plane's more realistic than Flight Simulator 2020. It's more for realism, you know?
See, for me, the perfect world would be for somebody to make a bridge between X-Plane and 2023. Give me X-Plane on my server computer running all this, and then give me the nice graphics 2020 in my visuals, so just create a bridge.
Yeah.
That would be a nice way.
That would be. It's pretty nice.
But considering this is still in beta, it's just starting to run. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Just the way it is now.
Yeah, this is great.
But I flew MS for the Microsoft Flight Simulator for the Tandy computer. You see that book over there?
Oh,
That was
yeah.
my first one. It was stick figures in 4 colors
Yeah, there was the green.
back in the 90s.
Let's see, what you have? You had blue, green, black.
There was an RGB and yellow or something. It was like 4 colors. Magenta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. The first one was in 1988. Flight Simulator. For
Yeah, this one,
Microsoft.
I don't know what the date is on it. Let me see what the copyright is.
That might be 1988.
Because that's back when Bruce Hartwig.
Ah.
3836 arriving.
Yeah. Wow. That's nice. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Oh. There are the towers. Wow. Yeah, it's been a while.
Oh yeah, let's see what's the copyright.
44 November, contact center on 128.6. November 95 Bravo November, cross Cole at flight level 250. Keep the speed up when you're able, 300 knots are good.
82? I thought it was 88.
November 95 Bravo Delta, affirmative.
Wow. Wow. And now you got, all this. Yes, we have.
Flight Tech 3344, cross Cole at flight level 250, do not exceed 280 knots.
Check Cole at 250, not to exceed 280.
Prize at 2437, cross Momar, flight level 240.
Cross Momar, flight level 240,
I don't know if anybody's on YouTube watching, but I don't have access to YouTube. I can't see any of the text, so we're not ignoring you. I just don't see what you're typing. Sorry. I'm gonna have to put another freaking tablet over here next, maybe.
Another tablet?
Yeah, put another one over here.
Yeah, these things are great. This alone adds to the realism of it.
Yeah.
Alone, it totally does. Not for navigational use. Yeah, that's what they say, but realistically, you could totally use it.
Open up the regular chart so we can follow along.
Yeah.
On the upper right-hand side, there should be an X, and then it should follow us. That white triangle on the
There we are.
left-hand side, and then it should automatically follow us.
I see us right there. We're still above Jersey. We're approaching Vils. That's our next point. Should be. Yeah. And then SBY, and then we're going to hop on. Oh, Lisa. So we're already on. We're about to enter the J209. Starts at the J209
SBY.
airway. Starts at SBY. Catson, yeah. It's crazy because last time I was in here, I didn't really know a lot about this stuff, but now I know.
Now you're going to go back to the Airbus and get confused. Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, wait a second. Wait a second. This isn't right. Oh no, I forgot to arm the speed brakes. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It'll
Well, you get the warnings if you're not configured correctly, like this does, yeah.
we get
Good evening, Skywest 4160.
master caution,
Descending across
and then you get master warning, and they're beeping at you. But basically in the Airbus, what we got to do. So this would be more or less kind of right here.
Yeah, it's kind of flat, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of right over here, and you got everything right here. We have a takeoff configuration, so this would kind of be more down here. The takeoff configuration button, like right over here.
Yeah.
So we just tap takeoff configuration after everything on the screen lights up. We have seatbelt signs. We got to put seatbelt signs on. No smoking.
Right.
All of our lights are going to be on. Well, it's not over here, but let's see. Do you guys have it over here?
Oh, yeah, we get rid of that. These tanks sometimes.
Where is it? Okay. Well, there's emergency exits. We got to arm those.
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
make sure
we
that
have
those
those
are
over
armed.
here.
Yeah.
Emergency exits right here.
Yeah. On Airbus, it's over here.
Yeah.
But how's that?
And then you can bring that out even further, so you can see the next wave.
American 1037,
Up here. This will bring it out so you can see the next wave.
Yeah, it is different. I mean, it's sort of similar, but it's different in all this whole layout over here. But
I think the biggest thing trying to get used to would be the joystick.
yeah, that's hard. That's why you see I was like wobbling a little bit. Joystick is a lot easier.
Yeah.
It's way easier. But yeah, no, it's. But yeah, no, we got the arm emergency exits, and then we got a. Do you have air brake on this?
Over here, we just have the auto brake.
The auto brake, okay.
These two, that's supposed to be it. But yeah, for the
Yeah, auto brake. We
wheels
gotta.
itself, it would be the auto brake.
We turn this. We turn auto brake to max. It's also air braking. Because
Yeah, it just gets set to reject the takeoff.
Yeah.
So if you reject the takeoff, it automatically knows in its head, okay, I gotta set this, I gotta do this, we gotta start hitting the brakes.
Yeah. And then speed brakes, obviously, but
Yeah.
that's for takeoff. Then you verify that, make sure that everything is good, and it'll say takeoff configuration normal. And then you take off, you know, everything, you do everything, and then when we're landing, I don't know if you guys do this in this, but we start our approach phase. So on this, we'd go to performance, the performance page in the Airbus, and then we'd hit APPR phase, so
Okay, yeah,
approach
this-
phase.
Yeah, we don't have that.
And then we start the approach phase, and pretty much all we gotta do, ATIS for Orlando. Since we're going to Orlando, I'd put the ATIS in, I'd put the temperature in, I'd put the winds, I'd put, yeah, that's it. That's for, like, you know, ILS and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I'd put the temperature in, I'd put the winds. That's pretty much it. And then, you know, I'd enter that, I'd verify it, you know, boom, done. Everything is good. And then, you know, for the altitude, for the increments, I'd put it all the way down to the last point. So the last point on this flight plan is 143 feet. So I'd go down to 143 feet, I click it, and then the Airbus knows, okay, I'm going to stop at this altitude at this point, and then I'm going to go automatically down to this altitude at this point, you know?
Nice.
So makes it it's a little bit easier.
Yeah.
It's also, you know, there's some things that are a little bit harder, I've been told. Like, I don't know why Boeing pilots just, they don't like the joystick. They hate the joystick. Or the, you know.
I think it's because most of them came up. If you came up through, you know, you got your 152, 1 Cessnas.
Yeah.
Everybody's using yokes. You're not using
Oh, yeah.
joystick.
Oh, yeah.
I would think that the younger crew coming up nowadays would be more in tune with the joystick.
Yeah. Yeah. Personally, I like the joystick. There's a lot of people who do not like the joystick, though. There's the, you know, there's like rivalry. There's like Boeing, and then there's Airbus. Boeing versus Airbus. Embraer's not in the mix. Because Embraer's like, Embraer, you know, they got the joystick, dude. They got a,
No, they have their regular yoke though, but not like this.
yoke. That's what But yeah, no, they have the regular yoke. And then, I know Embraer actually doesn't really have a regular yoke. They go more like that.
Yeah, right. They're more like shaped. Yeah, they
Yeah,
come out
it's-
like on an angle.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I feel like that would.
I wonder is that what's over there? A prototype. Somebody was JetBlue systems.
1,000 to go.
Get a little turbulence. Oh yeah, it's different. But if technically, I guess if you flip that the other way, if you just turn it upside down, that's kind of yeah, and it goes out. Yeah. Yeah. That's nice. This is great. This is great.
7328, 105 maintained at level 320. Last flight level 320. United 907, I have your request for 350. United 907, climb maintain flight level 350. 350.
It's interesting. They're not showing any winds.
Last 3 heavy, contact Sky Center 133.2. Have a good day.
Level 3, contact 133.2, good day.
Oh, I see a couple of people. We're not ignoring you. I just can't see the text. I don't have YouTube up inside the flight deck. Let's see what they're saying.
Delta 2147, cross by at flight level 230.
Delta 932.
Delta 932, center 20 degrees, going to be your final.
Thank you.
Skywest 4169, verify cross Bucky at flight level 230.
Cross Bucky at 230, Skywest 4169.
And Skywest 4169, 300 knots.
300 knots, Skywest 4169.
Delta 2147, 18310, knots or greater. What's time? 4806, contact center 133.2.
33.2, big degree, thanks. 48.
Contact 3854, contact center 133.2.
133.2 is 30.
No. You know what? I'll take the general.
2687, we'll see American 436.
Delta 932, the center maintain for level 210 as you not exceed 270 knots.
210 and 270 knots, Delta 932.
Georgia 7328, I'm in the altitude maintain for level 290.
Stop sign, flight level 290,
Southwest 1511, the center maintain by level 300.
They maintain level 300, second.
At lift time from 3836, the center maintain for level 200.
Center maintain 200, 3830. Center Delta 2744, 230.
Delta 2744, center, good afternoon, start to Chris.
Chris, Delta 2744.
Thank you.
Hello, Spirit, say 1124, decimal 4, 320.
Fairway 711, center, roger. Here at 907, contact center on 132.42.
343,
It's great.
Man, I love this view.
Yeah.
Now, you guys usually hug the coast on the way down and way up?
Yeah,
Depending on the weather?
we hug the coast all the way to about like South Carolina. Most flight plans for JetBlue anyway. I don't know about American or Southwest or United or anything like that, but usually for JetBlue, we go right about the South Carolina, Georgia kind of border. We'll head over the ocean for a little bit if we're going to Orlando, and then we'll do the sniffled
Yeah, it's basically the same.
get out approach.
Yeah, it's basically the
Delta
same.
2147,
But,
contact center 126.7.
With Fort Lauderdale, we do go over the ocean for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a while. We do that. Yeah, no.
SeaWorld's got that little bit of a walk. It looks
Delta
like to me.
932, contact center 126.75. You have a good
Any
day.
little bit.
U2 2675.
And it's funny, we're not showing any winds up here either. That's something they have to look at. So we should be getting something.
Yeah.
Southwest 1511, the center maintain for level 240.
Descent final 240, stop to left.
Yeah. But I know it's crazy. I mean, sometimes we'll be up here and then we'll get completely disoriented,
Yeah.
which is obviously
Yeah, it's not a good thing.
not a good thing. But
Flight level 3.
it happens a lot to a lot of pilots, disorientation. Yeah, like when you're this high up, because it's so automated.
Yeah.
So, just like, look to the horizon, see where the horizon is. You gotta be like, but it's nice. This is great. Definitely great. Where are the strobe lights on this thing?
All the lights over here, exterior.
River is flight level 30, yeah.
So you got your position and strobe here. So in the down position, they're just steady. That's it. That's the only difference between the city. You're steady and it's steady and strobe. And then off in the middle and the three-wheel switch.
And now for Airbus, we got landing lights, we got our runway turn lights, taxi lights, strobe lights are over here. The most important lights are over here, and then you have a few others like you got your logo lights over here too, and your navigational lights, your beacon. It's like over here. But these landing lights, we only got 2 instead of 4.
Yeah, depending on the
So
system,
2.
some of them only have 2 as well.
Yeah. But this is what, a 737-800 base?
Yeah, it's based on the 800.
I know the NG only has 2, I'm pretty sure. Or the
Yeah, depending on the configuration, you'll see that some of them only have 2. If they have the LED lighting, they'll only have the 2.
Yeah.
If they have the old the halogen lights, you'll see they'll have the 4.
Yeah, the Airbus has LEDs. So, but it's great. I mean, in the walk around, this is my main problem. Is airports need to hire people who are better qualified for their jobs.
Yeah.
Because when maintenance comes, they wash the planes and stuff like that. You put the pitot 2 covers on, you put all the covers on, you plug everything off. They remove everything. But if they leave a pitot 2 cover on,
Yeah.
boom, and then the static ports, they put tape over the static ports.
Leave
Sometimes
tape there.
sometimes they use clear tape.
You can't even see it from the ground.
Yeah.
Looking up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
We're looking south.
So that's always like a big worry, because there was an incident years ago, not too many years ago, but a good amount of years ago. The static port was covered with tape, and the pilots couldn't get a proper reading by the maintenance on the ground. And they crashed in the ocean. They tried turning back, and it said that they were at 800 feet. They weren't. They were a lot lower than that.
Wow.
2597, have to go on
Piece of tape.
Yeah, just because of a piece of tape. But yeah, and I was doing a little review on
33-2, see you soon.
Tenerife airport disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, because there were so many things that were wrong in that situation. Like air traffic control should have declared the guy to take off first. Second of all, the guy crossing the runway, pilot deviation. He wasn't told to cross the runway.
Right, exactly.
And that almost happened to JFK. That's why a lot of us got more training. We got talked to and stuff like that. Where pilot deviation is a serious thing, because that could have happened to JFK with that the American and the Delta
Yep.
that almost collided.
Yeah.
Luckily, the air traffic control saw it and it was like, stop.
Yeah.
But there was no plane supposed to be even going to that place. 'Cause that where the American was going was towards the landing runway. It was taxiing to the landing runway, not the takeoff runway. Takeoff runway, you cross, 31, you cross 31 left
Okay.
to go to the takeoff runway, because takeoff runway is 4 left at JFK when they were at the runways that they were operating. And it's crazy. They could have been real bad, really bad.
So they're taking off 4 left and they were coming in?
They were taking off 4 left, and they were told to cross. I'm pretty sure they were told to cross Kilo and cross runway 31 right. They made a left on, from Kilo, and they went to a different taxiway, and they made a left. When they started crossing the runway, they started crossing runway 4 left as the Delta was taking off. Could have been really bad.
Yeah.
United 683, contact center 13.
And you know, it's both pilots that were in the fault and in the wrong, because you know you get one pilot that does that. Okay, you know, sometimes it happens. We all make mistakes, but if both pilots
Right, the
make a
second
mistake,
guy
they
should be
weren't.
there to catch it. Right, exactly.
Yeah, they weren't listening. And that's real scary.
Yeah, you get self-absorbed like that.
Yeah. You know, because like a lot of the pilots, you know, like you're flying 777. A lot of the pilots I've noticed, they get more comfortable with their routes, and they get more comfortable with the airport if they've been there for a while.
Yeah.
And they think that they know everything.
Yep, exactly.
You know, like, oh, I've been here on a busy day, I can do this.
Right, exactly.
Until you know.
You get a little laxed, right, exactly.
Yeah.
Something out of the norm happens, and
Never
all of a
get
sudden it's like,
relaxed.
whoa, yeah, exactly.
Never get too comfortable.
Nope.
Ever. That's that was one of the biggest things that they told me in flight school. Never get too comfortable. Ever.
Yep, that's when it's going to bite you in the ass.
Our cat's in right now.
There's some traffic with us, huh? There's 3 of them out there.
Yeah.
United 439, contact center now 1133.2, 3320 today.
Pretty loaded today. Usually, I don't know why it told us to go up to 36,000. Usually I go at 34,000
Yeah.
to but 36,000. We just gotta prepare a little bit earlier for arrival.
Good evening, reach 197 level 30, QB direct course for the weather, 1 direct on the up.
Reach 197.
There's Elbert. So this is this is already.
Yeah, if you go to plan, you can jump through the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then just run through all the waypoints if you want. Yeah, step through them. It'll show you which one.
Coming back, I know Elpert is, usually we start descent at Elpert.
Yeah.
But, there's nothing else that's in there. Is that normal?
Yeah, that's where it ends right there, and then we can go in and put in our arrival.
Yeah, right, okay.
Into MCO. We can put that in depending on what we want.
Usually, so ILS 35 right.
And what do you use for the start if you come in down here?
Usually we use Sniffled. Read that Elpert transition. And then,
And that should take us all the way down until we figure out. Now, if you go through your list now, you'll see it's going to continue further down if you step through.
and then, oh yeah, there we go.
Right, that brings us all the way down. You can even go in a little bit closer if you want to get a closer look when we get down to our arrival. That'll come all the way down if you want.
Elpert I start. And then, you get Sniffled, and then, usually I do ILS. In Airbus, we do ILS a lot.
Yeah. They use 35 into
Usually it's 35 right, or it's, what is it, 36 left. Either 35 right or 36 left. We use, so for JetBlue, we use 36 left, usually. Sometimes it's 35 right. Yeah, because the parking's on the left side.
Right.
We don't have to go all the way across the airport.
Right.
But, sometimes it's a bit different.
That's 1763, contact island 26.7, have a good day.
And then that can go right back to the map. And then you're back to it.
That's 1367 at 340.
That's 1367,
Nice.
Good.
And then, the landing gear's different too. It's smaller than Airbus.
Yeah.
It's smaller, but it's also a different position.
Well, this actually doesn't work. It's just, this will just move on its own. You just got to pull it out a little bit because it's locked in here. Pull it out, but this doesn't release anything. It's just the visual.
Usually,
Right, you usually have to push that in order to release it so you can move it.
Yeah.
But it's just there for aesthetics. It's locked in position.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just looking at
But
that
you
now.
still have, you can't just push it up or down. You got to pull
Your
it out.
Pullman,
Yeah,
wonder if you
so-
could just kind of take on
It is
this
what it
heading,
is.
kind of weave our way through it.
Absolutely.
That's a nice thing about having it set up. Yours does mine.
Oh,
I can
really?
set it individually if I want, but
Yeah.
inside the Zevo mod, I have it set up. Because
Yeah.
usually no one sits on this side.
Okay,
So.
you need to
True.
theory.
That's a
theory for what Shed Levenger want to do.
Yeah, that's nice. It's really nice. This is great.
Oh, there's somebody passing the other way. Whizzing by. Don't see too many of that. Out of traffic local.
That was 3634 on our TV. 7401, contact 7126.75. Have a good day.
75 Delta 412.
For those of you on YouTube that may be watching, I don't have access to YouTube. I can't see the text if anyone's typing. We've got another 441 miles to descent and another 579 miles to Orlando.
We're already pretty much halfway there. There's my phone. We're already pretty much halfway to Orlando.
We're going to go to the left of the center track directly left of it.
You know, yeah, we're over what? Virginia?
Virginia?
Yeah, we're over Virginia right now, and then we got Jacksonville.
This is where it was going to start to drift over the water.
Yeah. Usually we drift over because we go down, hug, get a little bit closer, and then at this point, like right over here, we'll take this down, and then we'll go in right above Daytona Beach about,
Yeah.
and then look that way, but
Okay, so what I'm
So
showing
these
is
we
that
got-
your 11 was solid.
this right here.
Yeah, that white triangle should bring up back to the aircraft. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yep. And then yeah, CBI, there we are right here. Oh, pretty good. We got, yeah, so we're going over a little bit of the water right here, but we're still hugging the coast. Usually we go a little bit further out.
Right, we're just going to drift a little bit over the water here now until we get a little further south. Was it by Georgia?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
about.
Yeah, Georgia. We really start to drift over more or less towards, let's see, this is Beaufort, South Carolina. Or is that Georgia? Pretty sure Beaufort, South Carolina.
It's got to be near the border, I would think.
Yeah, it's real close. Savannah. There's Savannah International right there. So yeah, I'd say this is about the border
Yeah.
where we go over. So
3197, contact 1.37.137.
Weather's been good the whole ride, though.
yeah, it's been pretty good. I mean, the weather today, just in general, is pretty good, which I was really happy about. A little turbulence though.
Yeah.
Into westbound.
Yeah.
A little turbulence. Just because the heat. You know, it's
1111, contact center 16.47.
aircraft underperforms in the heat. Jen, alright, so we're a little bit less than halfway. I like the checklist over here too. This is great. So we got after takeoff. And then it's right here.
Oh, you got your map now, too, if you need it. If you need your light.
Oh, the light?
Yeah, they work.
Oh, they work now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the map light, yeah, that'll work now.
Reading light.
Dial
right?
that up.
Southwest 3634, contact center
Oh, yeah.
32.42. Have a good day.
This is great. I gotta record a video of this. I'm gonna send this to my friends at Boeing. Say, hey, I'm stealing your plane.
So look, I'm going for a joint type rating.
Yeah, yeah. It's like light. Stealing your plane. Oh, that's funny. This is great. it definitely improved a lot since the last time I was here.
Oh yeah. From the last time you were here? No,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's been a lot of changes.
I mean, last time I was here, it still was pretty good, but I mean, the graphics are better.
Yeah.
You know, everything's a little bit more, because I remember that screen was darker than these two.
Yep. Yeah, because it was a different video board was in one of them.
Yeah.
Now they're all 4090s in here.
Yeah, the 4090. I heard the 4090 is great. To be honest, I have a 2080 Ti, and I run max graphics settings and traffic settings in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And it runs it perfect, but I have the 2080 Ti Super. So the 2080 Ti Super is a lot more powerful than regular 2080. So
In here I notice a big difference between the 3090 and the 4090.
yeah. Do you run NVIDIA DLSS?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have DLSS on the 2080 as well.
Yeah.
And apparently, originally they said, oh, you can't do it on the 2080. But I do 2080 Super, so I
Right,
guess
so
they
you can,
support
yeah.
it. And I'm on
That's
DLSS.
probably the first one that you can actually do that.
Yeah.
Below that, because I had the 2080 Ti. I can do that with the Ti.
Yeah, I got the 2080 Ti Super RTX.
Matter of
Realistic
fact, I just
textures.
sent that one over to Duncan. He's using it now.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't want to
great.
sell it because it's 3 years old.
Yeah. It's great. I love it. And you know what I thought was a stupid move by NVIDIA? Coming out with the 3090, then a few months later with the 4090.
Yeah, I know.
That was
Makes no
stupid.
sense.
That was really stupid.
Center United 320.
Now the market is flooded.
Yeah.
370, all the right.
And now, you know, people who bought the 3090 at retail price, now, you know, they're not even going to get half for what they bought it for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my 3090s, I'm going to take a hit on 2 of them. I'm keeping one of them as a spare,
Yeah.
you know, but I'm going to take a hit on. But I look at it as like it was a rental. You know, all my video cards are rentals. I keep them, and when something really good comes out, I'll make the jump. If not, because before the 3090, I had 2080 Ti. And then when I saw the performance on the 4000 website, I said, I bought one. I said, the 3090s are. So I look at some of these guys, Mike and these other guys making videos going like, you may not want to get the 4000 if you got it. That was a no-brainer, man. The 4000, I would never go back to the 3090. Yeah, but the 3090s in my server with all the graphics turned on. It's that much of a difference. It's amazing.
Yeah. Big
And
difference.
you don't need a 1,000-watt power supply. These are running on 850-watt power supply. And I got them overclocked another 1,200 and something over the overclock that came from ASUS Tough
Wow.
on the board.
Interesting. That's really cool.
And these are maxed out. Everything in here is maxed out.
That's impressive. That's really impressive.
4930,
And now eventually they're gonna. The next one I'm gonna buy is one that's really gonna be good. I'm assuming that's probably gonna be the 50 series. I don't know why. I just have a really interested. I got a good feeling about the 50 series because when NVIDIA actually waits to make something, like they did with the 2080, that's when it's good.
Yeah. Well, that one's definitely going to need a bigger power supply from what I've been looking and reading online. Man, I want to change 3 power supplies now too.
Yeah.
For what the 4090s doing in here, it's amazing.
Yeah.
The bottleneck now are my CPUs because I've got the 1090s and the i9 series. They're starting to show their age.
Really?
And, oh yeah, that's the little bit of stutters that I get at the airport with traffic probably be gone if I had the latest.
Yeah. I have an Intel Core i9 in mine. Let's say I got Intel Core i9. 32 gigabytes of RAM, 2 terabytes of storage. I got 2080 Ti Super. Operating on Windows 11, and I'm using DirectX 12, which is for Flight Simulator, and everything is great. And then I'm using NVIDIA DLSS instead of TARA, which is or like TAA, the anti. Like, because DLSS just eliminates all that. Like, any stutters would be from TAA or TAA, right? I don't get any. Like, I don't know if you have you seen my YouTube videos?
I might have. Dawn probably showed me a couple of them.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, because she's on there all the time. I'm surprised she hasn't been in there once or twice already going, hey, look.
Hold on, I gotta show you. So I created my own thing. This is what I'm getting right now. So the Phoenix A320, I fly it because it's the stock A320 is an A320 Neo. At JetBlue, we don't have any A320 Neos. I mean, it's pretty similar, but it's not full interface. I bought the Phoenix A320. It's full everything. You know, the windows open, SIM and everything works. That's why I bought it. And these are the graphics that I'm running.
Man, look at that.
And then you got that sunset. I mean, you know why I really bought this plane though?
Sim's come a long way, man.
You know why I really bought this plane though?
Sharp though too.
Oh yeah, I bought it because the engines. You got the IAEs.
Oh yeah.
You know, you hear that turbine, and with the
that whine. Yep.
Yeah, and then I got over here, and then I'll actually show you. So over here, you got everything like that. Massive balance. This is me. Load up. It syncs everything from Simbrief. Makes it so much easier. And I get everything, and then that's when the computers turn on. I'm just gonna toggle jetway. Jetway comes.
Nice.
And
it's nice, and you can do it from the tablet. You don't have to open up a window on the screen.
And then you got everything. This is Charlotte, North Carolina. This is KEWR. But I mean, the airport was great, full interior, everything. I mean, I actually started trying to get some views from the inside at one point. So you got sky shafts, full service, yeah. Everything like that. So this is what we do.
Oh yeah, it is, yeah.
And then we do a data request, and then I'll put it in my flight number, and everything already pops up. I put in my cruise, I put in my cost index, obviously.
Yeah.
And then, so with JetBlue, they usually give us a cost index. We'll just put it on auto, and it'll just generate easy as well. Based on the gate-to-gate departure and landing. And then I import it from Simbrief right here. When I click it, pops up my flight plan, everything that I need, and then I put it in here, and I put in my cost index, and get everything like that. And, this is what we do for our flight plan. So as you see, it's different. Like we got these switches and panels right here. And like this is
right. This is further down. Yeah, your pedestal is up.
And takeoff configurations right there. This is takeoff configurator. But over here, so let me go back to here.
See, I like the trim wheels in here, so you can't bang into them with your leg.
Yeah.
And they're spinning away.
Oh yeah, they're great.
Yep.
And so right over here, I was putting in my weight. My empty weight and stuff like that, and the percentage, and then I put on my block fuel, and then it'll estimate my takeoff weight. That's my takeoff weight right there. And I always check back to the load sheet to make sure that it matches up. And it matched up with the load sheet.
Right.
We got everything like this. And this is, let me... yeah, right here. So this is me planning my departure. I'm looking back at this, making sure everything is good. No departure with from Charlotte. I was just doing manual, and then I put in the next point, the next waypoint on my flight plan, so I can connect them because it doesn't automatically do that. So
you do that right from the CDU.
Yeah, and I insert it, so now everything is in the green, everything's connected. There's no blue. And then flight plan discontinued. There's Orlando, and I put in the arrival that I do, so everything, everything's nice and smooth.
I like the colors though.
Oh yeah, the
colors. Let you know that you're good.
Yeah, and then green is good, blue. There's you got
a discount.
It's usually
discount in there somewhere.
Well, usually it's orange or yellow for something like that, but a blue is usually secondary flight plan once everything is good.
Okay.
And then I was just looking at because I have a tablet on the side, so outside the set, and I was looking to see which runway I was landing at. So I'm doing, you know, instrumental landing, 17 left. And then on this one it says sniffled 1. Sniffled 1 and sniffled 3 are pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same. Sniffled 1 was the old approach. We haven't updated it, the approach yet for Orlando. Sniffled 1 was the old approach, Sniffled 3 was the So, you know, you got discontinuity.
Right.
I just go like this, I put in the next waypoint, and then I make sure, I go through the flight plan, make sure everything's good.
Right.
And,
American 147,
select that, boom, done. Everything is connected. And then if I go to right over here, this is for my departure, so I sync the live weather, I'll sync my load sheet, I'll say which way I'm taking off, if it's drier and everything like that, and then it'll give me my V speeds right here.
Nice.
And I just put in the V speeds, we get everything like that, and you know, I put in my altimeter, everything like that. Oh yeah, this is me from the inside, this is the interior.
Oh, looking outside.
Yeah, the interior looks great though, I mean, it looks real good. But,
It's amazing you spend all that time and you're in the plane, you're not even in the building.
Yeah. And so now boarding was complete. Usually we start APU a bit early, but I don't have another person in there with me, so it takes a little bit longer. But I was starting APU, and as I was starting APU, I had them connect the tug. And then, you know, the tug is being connected. Go over here. Now we got everything. I got my navigation lights, logo lights, I got my wing lights on. I don't have my taxi lights on yet.
Yeah, I think the guy in the tug will be a little pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, I always wait till they go past. I did, one time I did do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what you doing, eh?
Yeah, I did. He went like this. And I was like, oh, my bad. Oh yeah, here. I mean, just look at the lighting. It looks great.
Yep.
And for Airbus, we usually put one-way turn lights on too.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, you get the sides too. And, you know, this is the taxi. And this is the JetBlue that I was... I don't know, do you know Gemini Jet's models? They're a model airplane company. It's the same plane that they use for their aircraft. And, you know, sometimes I get distracted when I go off the taxiway when I'm shilling everyone anyway.
Traffic, descend, crossing, descend.
All right, we can see that.
Yeah, there he is. But, it's the taxi. And then, oh. So this was,
Clear of conflict.
I got one lag right there, but...
Oh, you got another aircraft right coming in, so...
Yeah, he was on takeoff, and then you just hear those...
You got a 2080 Ti in there too, so I mean, it's like, wow, that's pretty smooth.
Yeah, and you know, I got everything, and you know, we got full traffic, full AI, and then you know, there he is.
Yeah, you can see them. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them there.
Yeah, there's a bunch, and then
the lighting is nicer on the AI aircraft than an X-Wing.
Oh
No
yeah,
doubt about it.
Yeah, the lighting's great. I mean, you know, the lightings on this aircraft are great too. And then. So this is what I did. So I'll show you this. This is what I was talking about before. Turning on all my lights, making sure everything is good. So you know, you got two. Making sure everything is good. And then
Looks like the 777.
yeah, a little bit. And then you know, everything is good. Then I go over here. I already verified my takeoff, so you know right there is where it'll say takeoff config normal.
Yeah.
And it'll show me my engines are over there, and over there it shows my gear. I can change that all the time. So this is why I really got it. So you know I'm lining up a little bit, and I just you know boom, full toga. And I just love the sound. The aced sound.
Yeah, listen to that spool up, man. That sounds so good.
Yeah, it sounds great. Oh, I love it. I love this sound. And this sound is going to be gone eventually. Because, you know, you get all the Neo engines, all the quieter engines from people. They go, come on. And then this one over here. You know, you got all this. I mean, you get the lighting looks great too. You know, you got this. I just past sunset. And then like, you know, like you got all the planes everywhere. But I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna go over here because I linked it down here. Start of descent. So this is where I'm putting in my weight, my landing weight. And I put in my landing weight, and we're gonna see what everything is. We're gonna apply the meter, make sure everything's good. And now I have my wind, and I have my temperature and everything like that. So once I have my temperature and my altimeter as well, I put in the altimeter.
Right.
So altimeter, temperature, winds, and for the runway that I'm doing, it'll tell me. So I just put that all in. Right. So this is my altimeter, or no, this is my wind. Right there. Wind's good, and then temperature I believe is 26 degrees Celsius. Yeah. 26 degrees Celsius was the temperature. And boom, done. Now nav upgrade. That means everything is good. You did everything the right way. So now I set it over here. I set it all. So right now I have it set to 29,000. Just so you know, it knows how to do it. And then I put everything else down to 1,000. And the plane will just fly itself in. Be all nice and nice. You know, like the clouds look great too.
At night, yeah, that's way better than 10X plane 12 at night.
Yeah,
the clouds.
The clouds are great at night. The clouds are great in the daytime too. I have a few daytime ones, and then you got this is Orlando.
Nice.
Orlando on Pro app. I get complacent with Orlando. I've done it so many times, but you got everything like that. It just looks awesome. And at that 2,500 feet is what I put on KEWR, so automatic approach. 2,000. Then I'm pretty sure at this point I already engaged APPR. I have my flaps. Flaps are set. We got all this views. I got all my readouts.
Yeah.
And in the game, sometimes it has a tendency to go right on the runways for some reason.
Really?
I don't know why. Real life it doesn't really do that, but it has a tendency to go right or left. Depends, but there's the traffic looks okay. The cars on the road look alright.
Yeah.
Nothing too special. And then when you hear that they call out retard.
Retard, yeah.
And at this point, put this all down. Touchdown. Reversers. Disengage autopilot.
Frequency for 736, I think we're on that one. 2452.
I taxi off the runway a bit. Now I was landing on runway 17 left. That runway's real long.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a lot of exits on it. So because it's mostly forest in that area. So it's just a taxi back, and then we got this over here. I mean, just like these airport graphics, especially. Like, I mean, you can't really. I was turning off my landing lights because I just crossed another runway.
It's nice and smooth though, too.
Oh yeah, it's real smooth. And even with like the AI, it's pretty smooth. So just gotta get to it. Alright, so right over here.
24, got a 118.42.
Alright, 1842, American 724.
And then, you got a plane over there, you got a few planes over there, you got a plane right there. And then over here, all this stuff's just spawned. This is another plane that just spawned. Right next to me.
Oh, okay, yeah, Spirit, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
350, Delta 14.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
And, I put the AP on, turn off the engines, and then once they get ground power, I connect the ground power bill.
Yeah.
Done. It's great. It's this plane that I was flying is study level.
Yeah.
It really is. And then I paid 60, 70 bucks for it. I paid in euros.
Yeah.
So 62 euros.
Yeah, so it was a decent amount for that aircraft. But if you're getting that type of level of quality, it's worth every penny.
Quality. I have quality. I have realism, and I have quality.
Yeah.
I have all that. And I'm real happy with it. I mean, it's been rough sometimes, after some updates, it's been real glitchy.
Yeah.
And, like with the plane, sometimes it's a problem. I think the KEWR plane, they got to update it because it doesn't work well with other mods sometimes. But they fixed everything. It's been cool.
That's good, though. As long as they're around and make the updates and service it, that's fine.
Yeah. It's really good. Usually I drink. I'm gonna drink some wine.
Delta 140, flying flight level 350, direct Nantucket.
Delta 140, clear to flight level 350, direct Nantucket.
Got a 14, got a center 118.42. 118.42, you too, that's 14.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 4760, got a center 128.3.
28.3, 46.
That's nice.
Good evening, Aircraft 019 heavy, coming to 019 heavy.
Yeah, 019. Center, brother. Direct to flight home.
Right to Vital, Aircraft 019.
It's going? Yeah, I see the lines.
204, got a center 128.75.
2875, American 204.
Yeah. I do see the lines.
J-Mac, we're at 12.3. Fuel's looking good.
Maintain control 270 from 019.
J-Mac, I Gary's when we start to go over
The water, yeah.
22, good Jack, flight level 300. JetBlue 2259, bit of ready.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, they can hear us. Well, I know they can hear you. I don't know if they can hear me. I only hooked this one up today to see if it was going to work. It looked like it was working on the OBS.
Yeah.
Delta 142.8.75, good day.
Whatchamacallit. Sorry, everyone. I have a YouTube as well. It's Ferraro Gaming. Capital F, capital G. There's no space between Ferraro Gaming. Ferraro Gaming.
There you go.
You should subscribe. I don't have something as cool as this, but I post flight sim videos on Microsoft. Yeah, no, this is great. I want to get one, but I know Airbus, really difficult to get simulators for an Airbus.
Parts, yeah?
Yeah, they all come from overseas. That's why. I mean, like, this came from Canada, right?
Yeah, this is from Canada.
Yeah, all the other ones, there's none that are made in Canada. They all come from Britain and mostly France.
Yeah.
Because Airbus is a French company. A lot of people there they make.
Yeah.
Just because of Flightdeck. It's annoying.
Yeah.
And it's expensive. Like, there's one, full level, full like this.
Yeah.
It's 300 grand.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. This whole setup's $100 grand.
Yeah.
by the time you get done with everything, you're looking at 100 grand each, and that doesn't even include like maintenance and stuff as you go along as time goes by. That's all on top of it. Yeah.
What I really want is I want to hit the lottery. I'm going to get a full motion simulator.
Oh yeah.
Full motion A320.
Yeah, give me a 6-way DOF. And yeah. Oh yeah.
That would be great.
Oh yeah. If we ever hit the lottery, I'll forget about that. Tell Dawn, listen, if you don't want to move, I'm raising the roof because I'm putting a 6-way in here.
Honestly, if I hit the lottery, I'm going to do a full motion simulator. I'm going to do full motion. Entire cabin in the back, full motion. So my friends can come in like we're all on the plane and stuff like that.
I have a couple of friends that did that. They have first class set up. The guy's got a coffee pot set up. You know, when you come in the front door,
Really?
the whole front set up. He's got the door.
Does he live here?
No, he's he's not around here.
God, that's impressive. That must have cost him.
There is. Well, he did a lot of work himself. He did all the cutting and all that himself. There's another guy down here, Mr. G, Axel. He's got a setup that makes mine look like a Tonka toy.
Really?
Oh yeah, he's got his setup is he took a 737, chopped the front off and brought it to his house, and he has it in his garage just like I do. But he's got pulley systems underneath here, so if the Boeing manual says there's 10 pounds of pull on this, he's got 10 pounds of pull. If it's 8 pounds pull, he's got 8 pounds pull. His setup is amazing.
That's impressive.
And he flies P3D with the projector, so he got a full screen there. Absolutely.
Is he a pilot?
No, actually, I don't think he flies at all, other than passenger.
Were you ever a pilot? Or like?
Oh, I flew a long time ago out of Long Island.
Yeah.
But once I realized I couldn't make the majors because of my heart, I was like, I don't want to be stuck in the regions. I'd be the old guy there, everybody watching them come and go. Then I went civil service in New York, which is good because now I'm retired 10 years. So
There you go.
and I have the next best thing to be in it.
Yeah.
This is good enough for me.
This is great. It's impressive. Really
It's
impressive.
amazing that all this actually comes together as well as it does.
Yeah.
Being that this is not just one company making everything. You got the Flightdeck is from Flightdeck Solutions, FDS to XP is from Pickatang, and then you got Mongoose who started off with CHSI, then you got Laminar Research who made the flight sim itself, then you got the Zebo Mod airliner, and you got to put all this together. It's amazing that this works as well as it does.
You know what I would do with mine? I mean, when I eventually get them, because I'm gonna hit the lottery. I know that. I'm gonna manifest it. But hypothetically speaking, if I do, I'm gonna get for the screen. I'm gonna get one of those. Those wraparound screens.
Oh, the ones that
There's
fold?
one solid screen and it goes like that.
Yeah, it just folds all the way around.
Those are
There's
like $50,000 something.
when I first started looking at the projectors, because I was like, do I want TVs? Because I bought my first projector was, I don't know, it's like $1,200. It was a good projector. This is what everybody was using. And I brought it in here, and I drew it up on a sheet just to see what it would look like. And it was so washed out, I was like, oh. When I started looking at what the good projectors was, 30 grand a piece, $90,000 for 3 projectors. I was like, I can't do that. I went for 10 grand for the 3 monitors, Because back then, the 85-inch monitors were pretty expensive 6-7 years ago.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're still pretty expensive. I mean, honestly, they're even more expensive now, if I'm going to be honest. Like 85-inch, like Best Buy's selling like an okay 85-inch for like $2,500.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you probably pay the same amount that they have today.
Yeah. My first monitor was, I don't know, it was a 100-inch that just come out. They were brand spanking new. I paid 10 grand. I forget they were going to cost the whole thing. It was beautiful.
I remember that.
A week later, the freaking monitor crapped out.
I remember that.
And I brought it back.
That's when I was here when I was a kid. Back in like,
I just had the big one in the front.
Yeah,
that was a while ago, yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time that I came.
Yeah.
Sad. And I remember it was just one big monitor.
Yeah, I actually had to send them photographs showing them where it was screwing up, why it looked nasty. And then finally I got them to take it back. And they're like, you want another one? I'm like, no. I said, give me 3 of those. And then I bought these 3. And I wrapped it all the way around. Now I can't go back to one on it.
Oh yeah, no. You cannot. We're approaching CHS pretty soon.
Yeah, 40 miles out, just about.
Yeah, so about 40. A little less than 35.
Yeah, 36. Yeah, we're 36 out, 35 out now. We got 185 to top of descent, 323 into.
Like I got the brake temperature. That's good.
Oh yeah, it actually works.
I remember last time that we did this, brakes weren't working. Remember that? When we landed at Newark?
Yes. I remember Newark. Yeah, we were all over the place. I remember that. We wouldn't stop. Yep.
Was that a problem with the sim, or?
Oh yeah, it was a problem with the. Yeah, I think back then it was P3D that was acting up. Back then I was using Sim Avionics.
Yeah, it's good now. I watched that one video that you posted. It was night landing in Newark.
Wow. Oh, probably coming from the north down with the city off to the left. Oh yeah, that was amazing.
That was crazy.
That was X-Plane 12 too. This was X. There's a few times I'm in here and I'll turn my head and I'll catch like a glimpse of something and you would swear it was real.
Yeah.
That's how good this is. Well, people ask me, they say, listen, how good is the simulator? And you know what? I said, there's perfect proof right here. I told my friend yesterday, the other day too, I said, you know how good the simulator is? Real pilots, when they get done flying in the real world, come here to fly. That's how good it is.
It's great.
You know? My wife's happy because I don't bother her. I'm in here all day long. She knows where I am. I can't get into trouble unless I burn the house down.
Man. Hey, remember that girlfriend that I had?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're done.
Really? That was the one at the car show, right? When you were at the car show with one of them not too long ago?
Yeah, I was at the car show with one of them. That wasn't my girlfriend. That was just a friend. That was my friend Ashley. And my other friend Richard. Richard was they were just friends, but me and my girlfriend did that.
Wow.
Thank God. She's crazy.
Now you have a girl in every port now, every airport now.
I was at a bar the other day, and I was wearing my uniform, and I just got done with the flight. This lady walked up to me. She's in her 50s, I'm pretty sure. And she's like, "Oh, so you're a pilot?" And I go, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, it must be great. I love the uniform. It's so handsome." She started hitting on me.
Yeah.
And then I looked at her, and she's got a wedding ring on. I'm like, Jack.
Maybe the husband's on the side waiting for a three-way.
Only.
Oh, a girlfriend. Who knows?
Oh, it's a girlfriend. Who knows? I mean, in this day and age, you get girlfriends, you get girls.
Yep, you never know nowadays.
You
Yep.
never know. So someone asks you for a threesome, you say, with who?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Listen, I want to see some, show me some photos. I want to know who they are.
Yeah,
Let me see some background information. I want some medical information nowadays.
CHS. Right there, I carry. We're going to make that left turn. Making that left turn on I carry.
And that puts us out over the water.
Just out over the water a little bit. Ryko at beach. We're going to start hugging the Florida coastline. That's where it starts.
That's the tip of Georgia, right?
Yeah, and then Elpert is where I start my descent. So just obviously, you know, the green. So start descent right here. Does it automatically do everything?
Oh, we'll put this down.
If we put this down at like
Yep.
100 feet or something like that, it'll go to every point.
And we go through here. Let's see. We got a restriction coming up at 23, so we'll put in 23,000 up to the restriction. It'll take us down to 23. And then once we hit this, we pass these restrictions, 23, 13, and 12. If there were none here, we go all the way down.
It's awesome. Different than Airbus, but it's definitely different. But it's similar, I guess you could say. I'm just gonna put it on 230 after CHS. Alright. Yeah. Q85. So this is the airway that we're going to be going on. This is Q85 all the way to Elbert. So Q85 to Elbert, and then Q85. You can't go below flight level 182. We're in the clear.
Flight level 340.
Right now.
Another 145 to top of descent. 284 to go.
Not bad.
Nah, this thing is performing beautiful.
Yeah, this is moment of truth is going to be landing now. Usually, that's what we do. Flightdeck, do we want to do ILS landing, or are we going to do manual?
Whatever you want to do. You want to play, you can do manual landing. You want to play.
Center Cherokee 43434, waiting to you at 3,000.
It's like, most things like we do manual.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. You want to play, play. Man. It don't matter. We can turn the autopilot off whenever you want. You can take it down where you lined up and then turn it off. Whatever you get. It don't matter.
Let's take it down to where we're landing up, and then I think I'm going to do the ILS. I want to see how ILS happens. Have you ever used ILS?
Oh yeah, matter of fact, I actually set this up a couple of times. I wanted to check the auto land system on it. Took it right down to the runway.
They call it cheating. They call it ILS cheating.
ILS cheating.
So, you're using a Schmetzer landing system. Do it manually. You're cheating. I'm not cheating. I just want to be a little bit more comfortable.
So I'm utilizing the equipment that they're just giving to me.
Yeah.
It says, are you cheating by using the autopilot the whole way down? Because you're not manually flying.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Some people, they really, they get annoying with that stuff. Definitely get annoying with that stuff.
Yeah, the last couple of flights I wanted to check the auto flight system, and T-Bow's been pretty good from 400 feet all the way down to 1,000 on the back end.
Pretty good. And then Orlando, so what time is it? It's 4:32. It's going to be busy.
Yeah,
If it,
this time of the day.
The mod goes to like real world, like flights, like flight
Well,
radar.
Traffic Global, that's Traffic Global that's in here. I don't know what their schedules are like. So if they have accurate schedules, even though that they're old,
Yeah.
but then we might see a lot of traffic.
Schedules don't really change too much, but I mean, if they got accurate schedules, everything. Like that's what I like about the flight sim mod by me. Like on my flight simulator, everything's current. Like JetBlue, they have A220 AIs already. They have A321neo LRs. And they got the JetBlue flights to London. They have Flair, the new airline.
Wow.
The Canadian airline. They got ETA.
And they update all their flight plans for the AI?
Yeah, they update it all the time. And they use
That's nice.
Flight Radar 24.
Oh, nice.
Flight Radar 24's databases. So everything, if that plane is there in the game, it's there.
Nice.
And I thought that was the coolest thing to me.
Yeah, that's nice because I've noticed a few times if I'll check with Flight 24, I'm coming into an airport just to see what they're using, and X-Plane will use a different runway.
Yeah, no, they use real runways too, like that they're using in the real world as well over here. But I flew in Orlando a few days ago, and they were using 35 as well. So in the simulator they were using 17, but
Yeah.
they've been using 35 and 36 a lot. So this is time around. Like usually it's runway. Usually I'm landing on runway 18.
Yeah.
18 right or sometimes 17 left.
Oh, there's Savannah, Georgia. 40 miles out.
Yeah. There's a city right there.
Number 4 plus 15 miles northeast of Rover, 1,250 now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's probably Savannah right there.
Yeah.
It's got that little bit of rock to it. It seems like it's kind of a repeating pattern. And still no winds.
60s. About 80 miles left. I think we started to see.
Fremont 4732 cross 40 miles.
Oh, so you start yours a little bit sooner. Yeah, see here?
Yeah, we
that would
started
that would be starting us here, the Boeing. Not that it matters, we start whenever we want.
Yeah, no, usually at this TD, because obviously we have to, at this TD it'll say enter destination down. Start approach phase, put everything in, and then I usually put it all the way down to 100 feet.
And then it'll just
automatically do it. It'll take all the restrictions into account and stuff like that, and it'll automatically do it from there. But
yeah, I could put that all the way down. We put this all the way down to 100. It'll take us down to like the first restriction. It'll stay there. Once it passes the point, it'll take us down, so on. This will do the same thing for the most part.
yeah, that's great. That's truly awesome. Want to use your bathroom?
Yeah, no, go ahead. You know where it is, right? All right, come on, I'll show you. No big deal.
To the left, yeah.
Oh my God, they're both leaving the flight deck. Who's running the place?
Southern 2593, that's the rest of Rick Thomas, Holy Coast, Charlie. Rick Alpha, stop this, 59. Laser 465, instead of maintain flight level 250. Instead of maintain flight level 250. Favorite 69 Victor, New York, 128.3.
Yeah, we called that before we come back to you.
Alright, we'll try it again, 28.3.
Okay, well.
Clear 2730, cross 15 miles south of Ruiz, flight level 210. 2730.
Exceeded 8167. We're back with you again.
For 81 Victor, Roger, and actually, I'm sorry, you should be with me.
You're told us 69 Victor.
Yeah, I mentioned for 69 Victor. Fever 69 Victor, you with me?
Hey, sir.
Fever 69 Victor, contact New York, 128.3.
128.3, Fever 69 Victor, to get it.
Sorry, everybody on YouTube. I don't have access to a panel over here. Got my friend Pete in with me, and he's in the captain's seat. Right now, he's in the John. He'll be back in the captain's seat shortly.
Request 20. Weather. Advise 4 kilo, left the course through direct.
So we're running a JetBlue flight from Newark down to Orlando. And we've got another 80 miles. We're going to be starting our descent a little early, but about 220 miles to Orlando.
Southwest 9008, good direct to Ruiz, from 15 south of Ruiz, is flight level 210.
I direct to Ruiz, cross 15 south of Ruiz.
Yeah, I got another laptop inside. I can probably put over here. Maybe I'll leave it over here on the shelf. I'll be able to see it in the future.
Probably
Heavy, lateral 39 up to me.
German cargo 497, Center, roger. Airlane 465, good direction to Norwich, it's going to maintain flight about 200.
Okay, direction Norwich 200.
And for JetBlue 27, I just want to verify it's 15 miles south of Ruiz at 210, correct?
JetBlue 2730, affirmative, 15 south of Ruiz at 210. JetBlue 2730, when it's transition, maintain 300 knots or greater.
300 knots or greater in the transmission, JetBlue 2730.
Headsets are actually working.
That's good. That's good.
Southwest 908, transition at 300 knots.
I'm just gonna have to put another hook over here.
Every single person I know is at one of these nightclubs last night.
Yeah.
I don't understand what people find so funny.
790, 270, referee,
Yeah, I don't know.
W790 Center, roger. Turn 10 degrees to your left.
9 left, just a good man.
The 391 connect to 133.12.
3312 for JetBlue 391. Okay.
Not allowed to have fun.
Yeah, right.
If I was allowed to have fun, I'd be in jail.
Right, cool. We got 10, and we should have 99 on the fuel. So the fuel is looking good.
81 Victor connect to 128.75.
55, sorry, one for sure. Bye-bye.
What did we put in initially for the fuel?
Was it 120.39? I don't remember. It'll be on the low data sheet anyway.
George 5 North is Norwich at 175.
We got 9,000 pounds of fuel left.
We should have about 89 left by the time we get done.
We're 21.95.
465, 35 south at 17,000.
35 south at 175.
A lot of fuel.
So we're looking, we should have just under 9,000 pounds by the time we get in Orlando.
Yeah. It's not bad. We got enough for that. Landing weight, CG is going to be 25.9. So landing weight is going to be
125, 93, cross 15 miles south of Ruiz, and flight about 210, big direction to Ruiz.
210 southwest, 2593.
2593, maintain 300 knots.
35.4 is the estimate.
135.4.
2593.
I would say that's pretty good. That's a pretty good estimate.
But 3794 is going to maintain flight about 270, transition at 280 knots.
Beige, I believe, is the last point
It's going to
before
maintain 270, transition at 280 knots.
Alpert is, I think that's 80. Alpert's about 60, about 70, 68, I'd say maybe. To Alpert.
Yeah, we look right here. We're looking at 34.
Hello, Bavarian Flight 07,
Okay, yeah, 53 to Alpert.
Bavarian 50,
Starter.
maintain flight about 340.
And Newman, we want to be a 230, yeah. That's right. 4U, 13.
Transnet 40,
And then,
center under. Reset transponder, squawk
scroll
3553.
down. How do you scroll?
Oh, just go to the next page.
Next
Yeah.
page. So if you scroll down, yeah, it stays at, I know probably it doesn't say it here too much, but it stays at, whatchamacallit, at 12,000, like between 10 to 12,000 feet from the limit.
Yeah.
and then we'll drop down to 7,000, 5,000, and then there's 2,500, 1,700, and then it goes down to 143.
Southwest 9,000 and 8 affirmative. And actually, while you're doing that, squawk 3442. 3442.
So it stops us.
25 to the side of Ruiz.
Yeah, we didn't put in our arrival
Yeah, we put the
into Orlando and shit.
yeah, we'll do that.
So we'll get ATIS and figure out what they're using.
We should do arrival at, let's say,
That was 3794, clear direct Ruiz, cross 25,000 with Ruiz 210.
And we can reset
Cross
this.
Ruiz 25,000, 210, 3794.
we should do it at Newark.
3794 to verify 25,000 of Ruiz.
23 is the first restriction coming in.
Ruiz, flight level 210,
Well, we can actually go all the way down. It really doesn't matter. Zebo will actually do it on his own. We can bring this all the way down.
This is 12,000.
So there's a 465
And that brings us all the way to Nick.
Center on 133.42.
Yep.
Laser 465.
Down to Nick, and then it's coming up.
W790, disregard the crossing, descend down to maintain flight level 210. Alright, go down to 210 at this time now, JetBlue 7.
27.
So Zebo should actually start on top of the center. It should take us down on its own. We shouldn't have that intervene at all.
It's going to maintain flight level 210.
Unless Zebo's having an issue. But it hasn't in quite a long time as far as navigation is concerned.
That's good. There's Jackson.
9106, Center, I'm responding to maintain flight level 310.
Yep, right down here.
Just to confirm. There's Orlando right there. DAB, yeah, Daytona Beach.
Yeah,
right there.
Maintain flight level 360, that'll be right there.
And then we're gonna make a loop.
DAB will be down by around 12 grand, 10,000.
Yeah, so we're gonna be entering right base. Runway
That was
35.
3794, turn 15 degrees
Right, we
to
can
the
put
right.
35 right there.
15 degrees to the right,
Yeah,
that was
MCO.
3794.
35 right on ILS. Things like that. And we're coming from...
American 720, flight level 350, continuous flight shop. American 720, then run your window, place,
So take a look now. Now the rest should be in the plan. If you go up here into plan mode and then step through it, it should all be in there.
Very 55, maintain flight level 400.
Sure, yep, there we go.
That's effective 400 for base.
Yep.
And that's the way you usually come in and then you loop around.
197, connect to 128.75.
Yeah, 145.
So that's it. That we're in there.
145. That's what it says on here. Realistically, usually it's at 145, 143.
Yeah.
2 feet doesn't matter. But, you know, usually I just set it down to 100 and then APPR will do everything.
Yeah.
W797, traffic call is on stand opposite direction 35076.
Pelican Zebra
Signs are
797.
on. They're back in their seats.
Aircraft 407,
And then you can go back to
118.42.
118.42, I contact the 407.
Alpert is coming up 8 miles.
And this way you guys usually start your descent too, right?
Yeah, Alpert.
And you're usually at 34, so we're at 36, so we're starting a little bit soon.
Yeah, we're starting a little bit before upper.
Right, so we're on our way down now. So we can bring those down.
Flightdeck release, 794.
Alright, let's see. Got to cross upper. Alright, let's get the ATIS for KMCO. Okay, so we're doing 35 right.
2342 JetBlue.
We have a 7 knot headwind, 2 knot crosswind.
7 knot. Nice and mellow. We've got 9-3.
Airfly 111, center right there.
Just to confirm, we're doing ILS 35 right.
Yeah, if we go take a look at the environment, we got 35 riders active.
American 720, you're clear direct to Yahoo. Direct Yahoo, American 720.
Which transition are we doing? We're doing the final. And,
We're coming from...
Spirit 959, I'm in Delta, maintain flight level 320, direct to Snow Hill. Clear direct to Snow Hill, 0959.
so do Sarai, Kubel, Hannah.
American 106, connect to 128.75. American 106. Dallas 3794, connect to 13342.
133.42, Dallas 3794.
That's good.
You got your chart? The chart matches what's in there? What it put in for us?
Yep.
Okay.
544 out of flight level 190.4242. Restricted to 544, center
Chart
runner.
matches. Let's see.
Hello, Lufthansa 521M 390. Lufthansa 521, center under.
Alright, so did we do what's 330 at 7?
330 at 7?
Yeah. How do you put it in meters? We'll go with the minutes.
It should add to here, and it's got the wind correction of 5. We're looking at 111,
Southwest 3917, descend and maintain flight level 310. 33010, Southwest 3917.
We're looking at 05. 05. And it's probably 200 on the missed approach. Actually, we were in there all the time. It's 200.
Yeah. It's 200.
So this one here is going to take that up to 200.
Flight 111, traffic 11 and 5, southbound level 320 Airbus.
Alright, so that's in. Now we just got to get ATIS.
Yeah. So,
You good? Alright.
Center American 712, 370, continuous flight check. American 712, then we'll slow you down in about 3-4 minutes. Thank you.
Back to the next page.
alright, ATIS is active.
I guess we're not close enough yet.
Not close enough for
We can actually put it in here too. Menu.
And then Orlando approach is going to be the most.
MCO.
Scattered 3 destination.
18,000. We just got to push that and we're done.
So, ramp and taxi control 122. Alright, air traffic control. Do 118.4.
1184?
Yeah, 118.4. Yeah, it's 118.45 actually.
45?
Yeah, there we go. So 118.45, so that's Orlando Tower. And then we got Aegis on this one. So that's approach.
Aegis approach, okay. And this is tower?
Yeah,
And
that's
what do you have for ground?
Ground, let's see. Ground control, 1.8 seconds Newark.
0.8?
Yeah. Cool. Alright, everything's good. Everything's set up. What's the, this one?
For the attendants in the back? Yeah.
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 Put that one on so they have to start taking up all the trash.
That's it. Start cleaning up, get your trays in the upright position, go sit down.
Yeah.
Get your bathing suits ready.
Get your bathing suits ready, yeah. You're on to Orlando. Nah, I think Boca's way better.
I like the beach because I can park right at this curb, pay the meter, walk like 25 feet, and I'm at the beach.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. I mean, don't go to the beach this weekend though, Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Just want to
Yeah.
the jeans.
Yeah, no, it's if we go, we'll go during the week because there's hardly anybody out there.
Yeah. I got a few friends down there right now.
Yeah. I just go down there to hang out. I don't swim in the beach. I don't go into the ocean. I don't swim in the ocean.
I don't go too much. I mean, sometimes I go to the ocean.
I used to when I was a kid. I'd go out, you couldn't even hear people anymore. You come back in, the lifeguards would yell at us. Now?
Yeah, there's just...
I saw a couple of freaking sharks hanging around 20 feet out in the water. I'm like, you know what? I'm going swimming in my pool. Thank you. Ain't no fish in my pool, man.
when I was a kid, growing up in New York, you grew up.
Oh, yeah.
Growing up in New York, I saw the movie Jaws with my dad. He put it on the VCR at the time.
Yeah.
And I was afraid to go in the pool. I thought the shark was going to be in the pool waiting for me.
Yeah, that might have been part of it why I stopped going out in the ocean.
Jaws.
Especially up in New York because you can't see anything in the water. You can't see a hand in front of you.
Yeah. I mean, here, to be fair, I go into the ocean in Florida Keys. Don't ask me why. I know it's insane for it. I jump off a dock. There's like 3 sharks next to me. But I know that nurse sharks, they don't really attack.
Nurse sharks ain't gonna bother you.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes like they do, but usually they don't. I mean, in the Florida Keys, you do have tiger sharks.
You
get tiger sharks in the
mess with those guys, man.
You get bull sharks. You get hammerheads.
Well, you can keep those.
Yeah,
we did some flying out in the Keys in a little biplane a while back, and we were flying over, and it's like, there's a school of sharks. There's another school of sharks. There's another sharks over there. And you got people swimming like right here.
Yeah.
I'm like, that wouldn't be me. No way, man.
I went snorkeling off the dock.
We got.
Is this ATIS?
Again, it's hard to hear again. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with my ATIS.
3008. Right now we're at standard, right?
One good thing is I got it from the MCP, from the CDU anyway, so we know what the weather is. There's been another flawless flight by Zebo Mod.
Do these work?
The lights? Oh yeah. Yeah, some of them do, some of them don't. Like the monitor lights don't work. I don't have them hooked up to the monitors. They're just set up the way they are.
What backlight?
But, oh yeah, the backlight
Yeah.
don't work. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the only problem I have with the lights is the overhead. I gotta find a short here. I think it's in this panel.
Yeah.
But yeah, all these panel lights, even the floodlight. Turn that floodlight on, it'll light this whole thing up. Yeah, all these lights work.
That's nice. Realism right there.
Yeah, up next would be the throttle quad. but I'm waiting for Flightdeck Solutions to make their motorized one compatible with X-Plane. That would really take it over the edge. I still have a couple of standby gauges. These standby gauges, I have them all set, ready to go, but I got to take this monitor out, replace it with a smaller one, and then the gauges are going. I think I'm going to do this monitor at the same time, replace one.
Alright.
But I was going to put this off until I do the throttle. It's really starting to get a little bad now.
When do you usually turn on the APU?
It depends. If I've got a long taxi, I won't put it on until I'm on the ground. If
Yeah.
it's a short taxi, then I'll put it on, you know,
Yeah.
coming down
So-
like 10,000 feet.
We're going to be going into, it's going to be a longer taxi, since we're going to 35 right, or, so, it's going to be a longer taxi, so we're going to go off Exfil, left, all the way down, or you know what, we'll go straight, cross the bridge, there's a bridge that we cross over, we're going to cross runway 35 left, well, at that point it's going to be 17 right, we're going to cross 17 right, go straight past Concourse B and the 200 gates, straight down. Then we're gonna cross another bridge, and then that other bridge will lead us to basically we want Concourse
Oh yeah, we can
A.
put it on when we're on the ground, and we got plenty of time for that to load up.
Yeah, we got Concourse A gate. This is where we're gonna be going. So.
Yeah, I can see it from here, yeah.
So, you know, this is 35. We're going to go Juliet all the way down.
Take the left, yeah.
To Lima. So left on Lima. Then go to Kilo. Cross 17 right. Then go to... Let's go to Golf. Yeah, we're going to go to Golf, then Juliet. And then we'll go in at... Juliet 1. Take Juliet 1 all the way down to gate 6.
Yeah, we'll have plenty of time.
Perfect.
020 up to 16,000, please take it 406.
Yeah. We got over here this lake. This lake is like the biggest landmark that you can find.
Yeah.
It's this lake.
Yeah, it's like us over here with Lake Okeechobee.
Yeah. And then over here, we have Orlando Executive. And then Orlando Sanford. So we got KEWR right there. That's a big one. And then Executive. And then if you're coming from this side, Disney World.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good one.
How's Disney World look in MS 2020? Is it there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
It's there. And so is Universal, all of them.
Yeah?
The new parks,
Yeah.
they update everything every month. All the programmers. So they have all the new parks, all the new rides. They have everything. It looks great. They had the Star Wars theme park. Oh, it's great. I in the simulator, I took a little like Cessna, and I flew over it, and I went inverted. Really difficult to do, but I went inverted in the Cessna so I can look down. It looks great, and you know, I don't think like the rides weren't really operating, but there were like cars in the area and stuff like that. You know, like with the AI traffic, like you'll get like little planes that are flying over it, like helicopters.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen heli traffic in AI in here.
Yeah, I get a lot of helicopters by New York City. I'm taking off from New York.
Yeah, you would think coming from the east and west side of Manhattan. Yeah.
It's called, so there's this one thing called AIG. I'm not really a fan of AIG, to be honest.
So I'm used to that side. Yeah, now we're on local pressure.
So anyway, it's not called AIG, it's called FSLTL. They're completely free. It's a completely free thing.
Oh, really?
And it's free and it works great. The models for the planes, they're awesome. They look just like real life, you know, the lights and everything like that. Oh, that's at the ground. The lighting is great. They look just like real life. They go to their gates in real life that they would be.
Right.
You know, like if it's a Spirit plane in this spot in real life,
Right. That's where it goes. Yeah.
You know, so I think it's great.
We'll level out the fuel. It's not that much of an imbalance, but something to do on the way there.
And under 10,000, but lights on. And,
Yeah, next up, yeah, we're at 10,000. Next up.
Yeah, next up is gonna be 10,000. And then we're going on to. We're going on to Fesha.
What did the chart have? You want something else?
No. That's good. Fesha's good. Let's bring this down to 3,000.
Clear direct.
Yeah, you can go all the way down if you want. It's gonna obey the restrictions that are in the CDU.
We're gonna do 100, and then at 2,000, I'd say we engage APPR or.
Yeah, well, yeah. Once the autopilot's on, yeah, then we'll reset the altitude heading out for the missed approach, just in case.
Yeah.
Oh, what a view, man! Nice and clear out.
Yeah, it's nice.
133.15, have a good day. 2362, good day.
It's like there's a little bobbing going on there.
A little bit.
All in all, this is a nice, easy run.
Yeah, it really is. I like how you hear the trim wheel going.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah.
That's a good touch. That's a nice touch. Sanford International, Orlando. So MCO is going to be to the right, below us. See it on the right?
Don't see it. Well, it's blending in real nice. See a golf course down there. Unless it's just below us out of sight.
Yeah, I think it's below us out of sight.
Oh, there you go. Here's ORL. Right there.
Where? Wait. Oh, yeah.
Oh, MCO is
so
there, so
MCO's right
ORL
there.
is off to the right, yeah.
Yeah, there's MCO, and then there's that big lake that we're going to be going over. Alright, cool. At Disney World.
Oh, 10,000. These are all up and
Yep,
on.
I got one.
That's what's this engine start select is
And that's good, and then
right, and let's auto brake and speed brake is armed.
look to the right, you got Disney World.
Yeah, it would be nice if it showed up in here real nice.
That's technically, see those buildings right there, those tall buildings?
Right here?
That's technically where Disney World would be.
Yeah.
Technically. Like, you see you got Bay Lake over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where Disney World would be. But,
yeah, because here's ORL right here.
or no, I'm sorry. That's not where Disney World would be. That's Orlando City. Disney World would be in the distance over there. Like to the, you see that big lake to the right?
Right out here?
Yeah. That's where it would be.
Yeah.
So, you know, when you're coming in from the west, you get a pretty good sight of it.
Yeah, you can see the roadway heading out that way too.
Yeah. There's Orlando right there.
A little bit of a porpoising effect going on.
Traffic.
Not much, but where are you? He's climbing.
Yeah, he's climbing.
I don't see him though. He's got to be up in the clouds.
ST-46, turn left there, Lily.
Just give us 1,000 feet.
It's raining. Oh, there he is. Right there. See?
Oh, yeah, I see him. Yeah, he's 1,100 feet above us now, so he's good.
Large American Navy 13 passing
Probably.
2,000
He's running pretty smooth.
American Navy 13 South Park, direct contact, climb maintain 16,000.
Probably just took off from
16,000.
Orlando.
Yeah, it could be.
That's it. But I mean, if he takes off,
He did.
from
He would
Orlando,
have just. You would think he would just
went
come
like this.
loop all the way around to come back up.
Yeah, I don't know. There is an approach like that.
Yeah.
From Orlando. Yeah, it's the.
Large American Navy 13 passing
I never do it.
2,000 for 8,000.
Nobody ever
American
does.
Navy 13 Park, direct
It's
contact,
more for
climb maintain 16,000, direct view.
bigger planes.
16,000 direct for American 16 for correct Navy 13.
Like I know the when British Airways flew the 747 to Orlando, they used to do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of planes parked down there.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's busy. You see 1, 2 on the taxiway already. I'd say.
That's Papa 253, 2.2,
Yep.
3,000.
Yeah, it's pretty busy.
Park, direct contact, climb maintain 16,000,
Okay.
direct view, Lily.
It's around. Everything's good. It's all right.
But he's leaving Disney World.
Yeah. Technically,
So this is where you do your loop, right over the little pond here.
yeah, right over. We're at 5,000 right now. Pretty good. Sim's acing it.
Yeah, Zebo's pretty good as far as the navigation is going, as far as it's concerned. He's really got it dialed in nice. There's a couple of nitpicky little things, but he's really done a great job.
Yeah, I mean, like all in all, looks great. It does. We're getting some rain here and there.
Yeah, that's another thing I was working on. Working on the 3D cockpit, so we get the 3D rain with the wipers out here.
Yeah.
We got to run a nasty friggin' weather flight next time you're around, and we'll set it up where there's rain everywhere and the wipers are going.
That would be cool. And all the rich people live over there in that area.
Over in here.
Because when you're on the approach, you see gigantic houses. I think Shaquille O'Neal lived like in that area too. He lived on a lake somewhere. Maybe that lake.
So they come into Kissimmee more than Orlando then with the planes or no? Or these hoity-toities have their own airport over here?
Oh no, they come into Orlando from Kissimmee.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I guess if you're living in Kissimmee though, you can go to Tampa if you really wanted to. A bit more of a drive, but
Yeah.
you can go to Tampa too. Tampa's pretty close, and that's it. Those are really two only major airports
Yeah.
in this area. And then you got Jacksonville, Daytona Beach, but that's way out of the way.
Now, you guys start slowing down when?
We start slowing down
Oh, see, drag is required.
right about here.
So yeah, they're looking for drag because we're looking to slow down now.
Yeah. Usually we slow down like right at this point.
Yeah, this is where he's doing it right now. So we're coming down at 230, 229. I can go back up, I would imagine.
Flaps.
And whenever you want to start slowing down, we can.
Yep. Yeah, this is see this houses right there?
Down here,
Yeah.
right off the lake.
Right
Or
on the lake.
Yeah.
Those are the big houses.
Yeah. Mucho money. Someplace Mikey will never live. I don't know.
Who knows one day?
Start slowing down here. Another beautiful ride from Zebo.
Get the golf course, see? See those gigantic houses to the right by the golf course?
Yep. Don't have to travel far.
Nope.
Come right out of your house and go out to the first green.
Flaps 3.
10. And then next up we're up to gear and then 15. Whenever you want them.
We'll do gear once we get out. So once we get out of this
Yeah.
thing, because we want to go because the airport's right there. There's another plane right there.
Oh yeah, they're on their way out.
Yeah, he's doing the same exact approach. What is it with this? What is it with this?
There's another one heading that way, it looks like, too.
Yeah, you see, he just took off.
2,500.
Yep.
Yeah, there's Orlando right there.
Yeah.
Technically, we'd be on Tower.
And was Tower 12050? Oh no, that's ATIS. Yeah.
Oh yeah, wow. That looks good. There's a lot of cars for some odd reason on that street.
Well, I put all those parked cars down there. That's my edit.
No, yeah, no, that's good.
I did it because I grew up in Brooklyn, and you could never find a parking space.
Oh yeah, of course.
And here, there's no cars other than what's AI. So
Yeah,
I painted them all down there.
You get AI cars? Yeah, no, I mean the cars are great. Yeah, no, there's a lot of cars, but I think it looks good. I think it looks real good. It's more realistic to it, yeah. So 35 right is going to be right there. Long runway that's separated.
You want gear or no? Or you want to wait till we turn?
Let's do gear.
This comes out and then up and then down. Yeah, there you go, and then down. Now, if you want to take it, it's up to you. Speed 15.
I usually,
oh, you know what? We're high, so you're probably going to want to take it.
This
25.
1,000.
let's do,
Flaps.
Flaps are out.
That's right.
We're already, I would come off autopilot. This here, on the inside here, you press that twice, autopilot's
Approaching.
on. Then it's you.
5 right.
We'll do approach. Automatic approach.
Well, we can. There you go. That should take it now.
Yeah, now it's cool. Alright, so we got
500.
gear out, we got this. Everything's good.
And we'll let them know we're landing. And we go command.
400.
Okay, well this part's a little bit unrealistic.
Yeah.
We don't have power lines right there.
Yeah, I know. They have some power lines in some really bad spots.
Yeah, like
Approaching minimums.
there's a cop right there driving. Look at him.
He's patrolling the airport
200
perimeter.
minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bad spot for a power line.
Yeah.
100.
And then here we'll get rid of the auto throttle.
And then
50.
these up.
40.
And
30.
then this should
20.
flare on its own. And then stay with your feet on the runway, and we should be good. My reverses here.
5,000.
There we go.
Remaining.
Okay. Now the reverses are kicking
4,000
on.
remaining. 3,000 remaining.
Where are the reverses here? No reverses.
2,000 remaining.
One of the reverses didn't pop on. And that should be out as well. So we're going to overrun.
80 knots.
Stomp on those brakes. Stomp on those brakes. Oh yeah.
There we go.
All right. Now it's all you on the way in. That was weird.
See, I said moment of truth.
Let's go APU. And we're gonna be going off. You're on off.
Okay. It's a bit odd.
And on.
So it's saying November. This is not taxiway November. This is taxiway July.
Cleared to land.
However, I understand where they're trying to get. Let's see, November.
You're off.
Oh, he just took off too. Okay, so the AI is operating the different runway.
Yeah, I've noticed X-Plane will do that every now and then. It's going to use like the downwind for some reason.
Yeah, that's a bit odd. But it is what it is. Got on the ground. It's a pretty good landing.
Wind 3506, runway 16 left, cleared to land.
We'll give it a minute. Oh, there you go. Give that a minute, and then we'll switch over to APU.
453 target afternoon, following company 6 miles ahead, wind 340 at gauge, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Pretty good ride.
Sky West 1346, exit either high speed.
Stuttering going on there.
Foxtrot and contact ground 127.5.
Yeah, I noticed it stutters a bit on the ground.
Yeah. I think it's the AI traffic that's being added into the mix that's doing it.
Yeah. And then technically right here, this is where you get your bridge. Right over here.
Oh, there's a underground roadway here?
Yeah, well, it elevates a bit.
Oh, I guess right here.
The highway goes...
This must be it here, where these
Yeah,
rocks
right
are.
over here.
Contact
Yeah,
ground
the highway goes
127.5. Next to
under it.
high speed, Delta 5, and pushing the ground there.
I guess if this was payway, this would be a real bridge.
Still good though.
Yeah, you can see the roadways here. Yeah.
Yeah.
330 at 5, runway 16 left, cleared to land.
Over there. Cargo. Got that. And we're gonna be going left on Lima, right? Yep, left on Lima, and then we're gonna take that all the way down to Kilo.
On your rollout, planned exit on the second.
Yeah, I think I got to look at that
computer.
computer.
That closer in. Okay, I'll plan for the second.
Seems to be the only one acting up.
Yeah. Looks a bit different too. Shadows.
Yeah. I wonder if I've got VSync.
At a 526, turn left next high speed, continue via Foxtrot, contact ground 127.5.
I'm gonna have to take a look at the VSync settings in there. Maybe they're not set the same.
I think that's still
runway. Runway coming up.
Approaching 17 right.
Miles ahead. Wind 310 at 7. Runway 16 right, clear to land.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
And then they can come off. Off. And off. And off.
Top 240 target afternoon, following the South Fairchild, 6.5
real
miles
life,
ahead.
that is the
Wind
Southwest
360 at
Yeah,
9,
over here.
Runway 16 left.
I don't know
clear
if
to
they
land.
have JetBlue's new terminal. That's why I elected to go to terminal over here. But JetBlue's new terminal, they have their own terminal in Orlando now. It's Terminal C.
Yeah.
It's back that way. It's huge, it's gigantic. It's
463,
modern
turn left at the next
interior,
high
all
speed,
glass,
continue via
palm
Delta
trees
5
in
and
it.
contact ground
Nice.
127.5.
Great looking. Alaska over there too. Yeah, the wheel tiller is something that I don't have
Yeah.
in my flight simulator. I use the rudder pedals and that gets a little...
At 764 target afternoon number
Yeah.
3, you're 5 miles in trail of the 737. Wind 320 at 6, runway 16 right, cleared to land. 16 right, cleared to land, United States.
And then, yeah, this is the second bridge right here.
Top 1617 affirmative, number 1 now.
right,
runway
yeah,
16
okay,
right,
yeah.
cleared to land.
I aced this. I know this airport too well. And then we're going to go down Juliet 1.
Sky 1346 tower, good afternoon. Wind is 330 at 8, runway 16 left, cleared to land.
So yeah, I see you got Frontier over there on this side. Copa, Frontier, you have a United. But yeah, no, Frontier and Copa a lot. JetBlue.
507, turn left the next
Oh
high
look,
speed.
there's
Oh,
do you
there you
see
go.
that JetBlue
Yeah,
livery?
yeah, yep.
That's the special NYPD livery. Frontier taking off right there. And you have 2 JetBlue NYPD liveries. JetBlue only has 1. But so this is Juliet 2. We're gonna go down Juliet 1. 737 right there. It's a Max. What the hell airline is that?
Frontier.
That was Copa. Oh, JetBlue. We got got a E190 right there. Push
Oh,
it
in
back.
between them, yeah.
Yeah, he's pushing back right now.
Oh, he's giving us the spot.
Yeah, that's actually, believe it or not, that's gate 6.
Giving us the spot.
Yeah, that's where we wanted to go. And
they're on their way back to Newark.
hopefully. And our jet. Wow. Interesting. We got the special NYPD livery, and the NYPD livery is a regular at
Down here in Orlando?
in Orlando, yeah. Yeah, I figured that he was gonna do that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, buddy.
We go right through you. You don't exist.
So this is the gate that we were going to, but I don't see any gates.
Yeah, you know what it is? Every now and then, I'll show up at an airport. I'm gonna kill the number 2 engine now. I'll show up at an airport and there's no gates. If I reload the airport, the gates will pop.
Interesting.
So it's a fluke on their end.
JetBlue.
Oh, there you go. He's PD's pulling out now.
Yeah. That's one of the 2 NYPD liveries. See? Gate 6.
6, yeah.
I know this airport way too good. Usually, you know, you get a marshal.
Yeah, exactly.
This will be good.
That's it. Then we can drop that. Anti-collision light off. Let them run out of here.
APU good.
Yeah, we're on APU. Yep, we're good.
And then we'll do ground services.
And then it's just the doors, ground services. Yep.
Ground
You should
services.
be able to get it from the bottom. The electronic flight deck on the bottom down there.
Where, oh,
The panel down there, yeah. I have both panels up, you know, both monitors, because it just makes it a little bit easier instead of flipping back and forth. Well, everybody, I know who's left on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed that ride. We weren't ignoring you. We just don't have access to YouTube up in the flight deck today. So, I hope you had fun. I know I did. I hope Pete did.
oh yeah.
So the 129 car in Delray when people left the
Alright, so we're on ground power. So, the chocks are in place too?
Let's check. Sent shocks. Yep.
Okay, so, yeah, so now we can release the parking brake. Alright, and we don't need APU because we're on ground power now, right? Did we go to ground power? We're on ground power, and we're on ground air. Off, you guys can come back. So now the APU, you don't need that anymore. We can get rid of this. The fuel, that's all off. We can put the galley power off, and this is going to go to standby. And that's a wrap. Not bad. Pretty good.
924 left on the way. We're Delta and Cairo, we're at 486.
Tight.
Nice. And we got our wire.
1543 outside of Jetson.
So 1543 there, Super Airbus 38 out to parallel, Caution Cleveland, 240 at 10, 2 correct to the land.
Clear land, 4 right, Delta.